Pizza, home of the best thin crust pizzas in Central Arkansas. And it's not just pizza. Come see us for Wing Mondays with 89-cent wings and $10 pitchers, $2 Tuesdays, $2 off a 14-inch pizza and $2 draft beer, Wacky Wine Wednesdays, a half off your bottle of wine, and daily lunch specials Monday through Friday. Come see us at one of our 3 Central Arkansas locations, 9709 Maumelle Boulevard in Maumelle, 4830 North Hills Boulevard in North Little Rock, or 10912 Colonel Glenn Road in Little Rock. Order online, www.ampiepizza.com. Your Arkansas Punishers punish teams on the field. Are you looking to punish this crazy housing market? Give Steve Henson with Century 21 Parker and Scroggins Realty a call today for all your Central Arkansas real estate needs. Whether you're a seller looking to take advantage of this seller's market or a buyer just trying to keep from pulling your hair out, I will do everything possible to ensure your real estate needs are met. Interest rates are at all-time lows and home inventory is as well. So sellers, let me show you just how much your home is worth today with a free no-obligation market analysis. Let's punish them. All right, welcome football fans to War Memorial Stadium in Little Rock, Arkansas for Arkansas Punishers football, brought to you by Natural State Sports. Thanks for joining us. I'm Steve Henson, and alongside me is my good friend Andy Gates. Andy, how are we tonight?
Ready to see some football.
Are you ready for some spring football?
Yeah, not the exact football that I was thinking of, but yeah, this ought to be pretty fun.
Okay, so you missed out on the football that we did a few days ago for Maumelle.
I did miss out on the football.
That was interesting. That's all I'm going to say. Not my forte. I don't like the little round football. I'll take the pigskin.
One?
Yeah, I'll take the pigskin, the one that bounces funny all day over
Oblong,
that other one.
Kinda, yeah. Me too, but some people like the football.
We are looking forward to this one as the Jonesboro Gladiators have traveled down to Little Rock, Arkansas.
Where'd they come from?
Face off with the Arkansas Punishers. Oh, we do have another national anthem, folks.
Well, all right then.
All right, we're going to join the national anthem. All right. Now we're officially ready for football. I guess that really was just a practice version of the national anthem that we stood up for and enjoyed about 10 minutes ago.
Still the national anthem.
It was. So we are ready for football here from War Memorial Stadium, and we appreciate everybody joining us for the game tonight. So if you're accustomed to Natural State sports and our high school coverage, you're going to enjoy, I hope, our coverage of semi-pro football here tonight between the Gladiators and your Arkansas Punishers. So, again, thanks to everybody for joining us. Arkansas, a little turmoil over the last few weeks, a bye week last week, and now ready to play in this big game against the 2-2 Jonesboro Gladiators, a team that Arkansas has already faced off with once this year in a 42-2 beatdown by the Punishers. So,
like I said, I want to know who missed an assignment.
Yeah, well, we're going to find out tonight. You know, I had the honor of being out here for the first preseason game of the year.
Is he meditating?
And yes, that guy's my favorite. That's actually who wore our. So he wore our GoPro in our preseason game.
That's where
out
you
of the
got that
tunnel,
from?
and he ran down there. It's pretty good stuff. That is, I'm pretty sure that's Rakeem Leverett. We'll get his number in a minute. But yeah, so I'm telling you, you're going to see a lot of fun stuff tonight. I think when I was here for their preseason game, I got to watch 2 offensive linemen carry a defensive lineman over his shoulders off the field due to injury. Saw some really big hits. So it's going to be very entertaining. Looks like a pretty small squad on the Jonesboro side over here. Must be their travel squad. So, and good-sized squad for the Punishers.
They're playing Iron Man football.
Yes. I don't think we're going to 8-man tonight for sure, but
never know. Got one of them out of uniform down there.
Who knows what's going to happen.
I forgot what day it was to wear what color pants.
But this should be fun, man. I'm looking forward to it. We haven't done football since the state semifinals, and so yeah, I'm looking forward to this one to get us out of basketball mode. So all you folks who may have watched us through the 5A state tournament, we appreciate it. But we're here for football now, and we're looking to have a good time and little semi-pro football under the lights if they turn them on. So hopefully they don't forget.
I'm sure they'll get warmed up.
Going to be a windy night. We'll see how that does, as I think forecast is for the winds to get even worse. I was watching the news earlier, and they said that something about if you're camping in West Arkansas tonight, you might want to rethink that idea. Yeah, 55-mile-per-hour wind gust up in the higher elevations of western Arkansas tonight. So that could be interesting. So be safe if you're out camping this weekend. Enjoy this beautiful weather, though. It's been a fantastic day.
Take a kite with you.
A great day for football. Yeah. Just watch out for the trees. But so looks like to get things started, the Gladiators will be receiving the opening kickoff. I believe the Punishers won the opening toss and deferred to the second half. And so we are just about ready for football. I think the first time I watched the Gladiators play in that preseason game, I want to say they had a delay of game penalty on every kicking opportunity. It's interesting. It's interesting. First game of the season. Jitters, man.
Oh, Lord.
Jitters. So, again, we appreciate you guys being with us. And let's see. So, that is a big number kicking. I'm thinking as we're going to have a time trying to figure that out.
25.
Is that 25? All right.
I think it's 25.
Well, maybe 26. Kevin Buford.
26.
That is Kevin Buford. Set to kick off, and I promise you we will do our best to get numbers, but we are
a long way away.
Yeah, and
with no long eyes.
Probably need a better eye doctor. And we're ready for football. So this one will down at the 5 and be picked up by the Gladiators, and looking across the 25, the 30, cuts back across the 35 and going to be met and taken down to the 37-yard line by DeKalen Lambert.
Hey, local kid.
Lambert out of Maumelle High School, so a school that we are very familiar with. That'll work. So we got to get some baseball updates up here as well as the Razorbacks are playing in Fayetteville. I'm sure many of you, or maybe you got us on split screen if we're that lucky. Hey, one can hope, right? But we're ready here as we will see what kind of defense the Punishers are going to come out in. As I think I was told that their base defense was going to be a 5-2. That would be a very interesting base defense to be in all night. I see 4 down linemen here. Actually, I see 3. So we'll see.
You got 4.
Yeah. So, all right. And a timeout already here by the Gladiators.
Wait, what?
So, just when we thought we were going to get things going, semi-professional football hits, and we get a timeout before the first play.
Why did the front of their jerseys look like tuxedos?
They do. That's awesome. So, just so you guys know, like, we're going to have a lot of
That
fun.
guy's wearing half a jersey.
We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. We like the entertainment value. If you don't like listening to two guys just talk during a football game, well, maybe we're not for you. But we want you to stay and hang out with us. And, hey, we'll even hang out with you in the comments if you're watching on YouTube. On Facebook, I'll try to keep up over there. Feel free to interact.
All right, resume play. Timeout over.
I think we're ready. You got a number on that quarterback down there? Because I don't. Big.
His number.
Big is a number. Oh, man.
Reminds me of the days.
All right, so now we're ready for football.
Yep.
And
easy.
Now they will. Very slow snap, looking to throw. Somehow breaks off the blitz across the 40 to the 45.
23 with a wallop.
And is that a 17, maybe?
I don't know. He hadn't turned sideways yet.
Let's see. If it is, that's Courtney Orsby is the quarterback.
Hey,
that's
we're
going to make it about 2nd and 3 here.
We are correct.
Hey.
45-yard line.
So Ornsby still at quarterback for the Gladiators as the Punishers show blitz and back out of it off the end, running back up the middle to about the 49. And
single number. Could be 1 through 9, maybe even a 0.
Is that Childress maybe? Number 6. Imp Childress.
What is your whole name, son?
That's a first down for the Gladiators at the 49-yard line.
Moving the ball.
So once we figure out these, I got to tell you, the Gladiators are not doing us any favors with these jerseys, though.
Nope. I don't know who their designer was, but they need to be fired.
It's an interesting jersey for sure.
You can see them on the sideline. They're not too bad, but
Ornsby, he wants to throw deep here. He's got a man beat, but the throw is well short and going to be incomplete.
He threw that ball like a softball.
Ornsby was looking for
12.
D-Row Battle Sr. It was incomplete. He was covered by, I believe that was Duke Lambert back there in coverage, or actually probably Jay Hurd.
25?
25 and 3 maybe.
Hey, they got names on the back of their jerseys. Punishers got their stuff together.
The Punishers, this is a really good program now. They've got some potential here to really do something in semi-professional football, and they're going to jump off sides right.
We're just going to give up 5 yards here.
That'll make it 2nd and 5.
Still trying to figure out these tuxedos.
They are interesting. You're right, though. They do look like a tuxedo on the front.
From here, it looks like a offside. We got a doily in the dirt.
We need, yes. Hey, our general manager for the Punishers is very familiar with that that PA announcer. I'm surprised he hasn't talked him into coming over here since Chris Goodman is from Sylvan Hills High School.
A potholder on the prairie.
Yes. Ornsby will fake this one on the read draw. He looks to run across the 40. That's going to be a first down. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Gladiators at the 40-yard line.
You know he got to be breathing hard. He won't do that again.
There's something to be said about big athletic quarterbacks in this league, as I know the Punishers started the season out with a couple of guys like that behind center.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Jamarcus Russell in this league.
That would be a lot of fun.
Maybe Taj Boyd.
Hey, that other spring league started today. I didn't watch any of it, but I heard Ryan Mallett started in a game today.
Yeah, he's trying to get back into the NFL.
He hands this one up the middle. He's going to be tackled quickly. That is number 7, Terrence Ingram on the tackle for Punishers. Still trying to get a number on the running back. 5.
Cinco, not Darren McFadden. Although Darren has had some pretty nice games in this stadium.
Yeah, a couple. Garrett trying to pick up where that 5 left off. Been some good 5s that have come through this stadium.
Yes.
So Ormsby fakes the read up the middle. Now pressure, they got him in the back, but ball's on the ground, and it fortunately falls back into the hands for the Gladiators to Ormsby.
Fumble-risky.
As Ormsby will cover it up.
He had a string on that ball, Steve.
Yeah.
It came right back to him like a yo-yo.
It was a very fortunate bounce there on the football that doesn't bounce like a soccer ball.
That one did.
Right to him.
That one had some backspin on it. Come on, come back. Let me check that ball. Sounds like the Patriots might be playing.
A 6-yard loss is going to bring it 3rd and 12. Hey,
13.
Hey, you want to know somebody you won't see in this stadium anymore in the future?
Kevin Kelly.
That's right. You won't see him playing in here anymore unless they play UCA here maybe in the future. Congratulations to Coach Kelly on that opportunity. That's
how
big.
long he'll be there.
So Ormsby now wants to throw on 3rd down. He's got his running back leaking out. Tackle missed and then taken down at the 35. And that was number 8.
It was a good little play.
That is going to be Denarius Dooley.
Kind of like watching the quarterback run with the ball cocked up here like this and just throw it.
I feel like that's what I looked like as a kid out there playing quarterback in flag football.
I can see Diesel doing that, but not you.
So 4th and 6, and Jonesboro lines up to go for it, and the Punishers are going to take a timeout here with 11:07 to go in our first quarter and no score. So Brandon Lastly in our YouTube comment says Jonesboro. I'm assuming that means you're rooting for Jonesboro. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe he just likes to say the city name Jonesboro.
Maybe.
Yeah, let's do that.
Might as well. There's a timeout there.
So we're gonna hop over here and get you the Punishers defense, starting defense. So starting on the defensive side for the Punishers, number 5, Akemian Parks, number 25, Kewan Kelly, number 2 at safety, Braylon Jones. The other safety, number 11, Jarvis Price out of Grambling State University. At linebacker, Denarius Dooley, we just saw with the big hit. He's out of UAPB. Number 23, Duke Lambert, also at linebacker. And then Darrell Miller at outside linebacker, number 0. At defensive end, number 81, Cameron Fleming. Number 91, Martin Montgomery. Number 7, Terrence Ingram. Greg Westbrook. And the kicker is Kevin Buford. So we're ready. 4th down, 6 to go here, and Jonesboro's going to go for it. That snap is off his shoulders, and he kicked it. I don't think you can do that. Pretty sure that's a penalty in any league you play in. And now the ball's still rolling out of bounds.
So the ball goes out at about the 37-yard line, and that's the best play I've seen in a long time.
So do we call that a
football?
We did come for a soccer game.
Oh, that was the wrong way.
Oh, the bold official. He lost hat, gloves, flags, everything.
Can we just get the ball at the 37? I mean,
that's where we want it.
Watch him get it at like the 50.
So the penalties declined. It was a delay of game penalty, I believe, is what the call was. Oh, man. I told you we're going to have fun tonight. That was on Sherrod James was the penalty. So the Punishers will take over. And let's see where they spot this officially. They are going to spot it officially at the 32-yard line. So Punishers will start their first possession of the game from the 32-yard line, and we'll give you, well, let's see, how much of a break we're going to get. We'll get the starting offensive starters up on your screen here in just a minute. All right, so as we said, of course, starting at quarterback is number 4, Kalen Cooper. Running back, number 3, Anthony Alvine. Tight end, number 9, Ariston Parks. Wide receiver, number 5, Bobo Smith Jr. Number 1, Kalen Kellybrew of Arkansas. And number 17, Jonathan Parks from Arizona Christian University.
We'll get your
linemen in just a minute. So Cooper in the shotgun formation, in motion. Here is Parks. He's pointing down the field, may take off. He will across the 30, cuts inside at the 27, and he'll go out of bounds there. And we're going to spot it at the 26-yard line, so a gain of 6.
Both these quarterbacks run like Tecmo Bowl quarterbacks.
My favorite game of all time.
Bo Jackson was the man.
Yes.
Hey, look, the lights are on.
2nd and 4, as now we can see the rest of the night.
Squirrel.
We're going to have a lot of squirrels tonight.
I like that squirrely kick out of bounds by the quarterback.
That was awesome.
He didn't look too fluid with that foot. Keep throwing it, cuz.
That's what I'd look like trying to play soccer, though. I can promise you that.
Just watch me try to run.
So Cooper, he'll hand this one to Parks on the motion, and Parks is met in the backfield. And he'll lose 2 as the Gladiators were all over that one.
A host of Gladiators.
Hey, we're the host. Somebody needs to tell the PA announcer that we're the host. So into the game here. That was number 5.
Hey, you think if one of them gets hurt, they tape each other up? I don't see a trainer down there.
I can tell you a story about that. It was pretty interesting when the dude popped his knee out of place when I was here last time.
Did he pop it back in
Yep,
place?
right there on the field, and they carried him off. It was fun.
Sweet.
So Cooper in shotgun here on 3rd and 6. Cooper, he wants to throw, drops, now he's going to roll to his left. Cooper, nobody open. He's got a lot of room to run, though. 25, 20, a good block on the backside 10, and out of bounds. You're going to get a late hold.
You're going to get a block in the back,
yeah.
too.
The penalty, I believe, is going to be on Parks. The first down is going to count. It'll be a first.
Ear holding from the side.
Be a first down for the Punishers. Let's see if we can see this one over here on our view. As that was a good block there. That was not a good block there.
He got him on the front of the shoulder.
It's going to cost him 15, I believe, here.
I don't think it's a 15-yard block in the back. It is.
Blindside block, so it will be a 15-yard penalty.
Come on, you shouldn't have those rules in this league.
Apparently, he's still got to play safely.
XFL.
Hey, the XFL was even going to have a bunch of actual real rules. So
Power bomb. Compliments of Captain Insano.
That would be fantastic.
Just tackle him and then stand up and drop an elbow on him.
So after the penalty takes it back
to the 23.
To the 22, 23-yard line, and they're going to be a yard shot. So 3rd and a yard. I'm not sure that's not 4th. But anyway, here we go. So Cooper, he's going to throw the fade. Got a man. Jumped too early, picked off in the end zone. And let's see if he wants to bring it out. He will bring it out across the 5, the 10, 15, 20, and going to be finally pulled down. Did he fumble it at the end?
He did.
And let's see who comes out of there with it as he holds on to it. And it'll be Gladiator ball at the 25-yard line after the interception.
We got Bulldog there, Steve.
So I'm not trying to question the play calling here, but I'm questioning the play calling. Why in the world would you throw a deep fade on 3rd and inches?
Because the other team's wearing tuxedos on the field. That's why.
I mean, I guess that's a good enough reason.
I mean, it works.
Missed who had that interception.
I knew that guy was a nose tackle.
Let's see. See, if he didn't have a tuxedo on, I'd know his number. But because he has a tuxedo on, I don't know his number.
I swear to you, that's tuxedo.
Dude, I just looked at it. It's from this screen. It's tuxedo all day long.
I'm going to get Christian to zoom in there on one of them. Like, does that look like a tuxedo to you? Yes, it does.
In the comments, audio is cutting in and out.
Oh, great.
Maybe it's his feed. All right, so back Ornsby. He wants to go deep. Throwing it deep. Got a man down there, but he overthrown him. Almost intercepted.
Wow.
Woo! What a play by number 8, Denarius Dooley. That's a linebacker. Was that 2 or 8?
It's 2.
Is it 2? Okay.
It's a deuce.
That's Braylon Jones, the safety. I was like, that's a long way out there for a linebacker. As Jones nearly had the diving interception. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Annie Imsweller says it's a Gladiator helmet. That's what the front of the jersey is a Gladiator helmet.
Hey, from here it looks like a tuxedo, so that's what I'm going with.
Hey, they'd be the best dressed team.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Professionalism.
best. You know,
we're here to play football, but we're also formal too.
That's right. You can go right downtown when you're done here.
You want to go to prom with me?
Oh man. So Ornsby back in a quarterback, 2nd and problems in and out. So I'm gonna need you to figure that out, Will.
Will, you're fired.
We're working on it, Jazz, if our feed is in and out.
Just remember, it's not mine or Steve's fault. It's Will's fault.
I blame it on War Memorial Internet. This one's going to be handed off up the middle, cutting through, and that's going to be a first down for the Gladiators and still moving the pile to the 39-yard line.
They just fell like a bunch of bowling pins.
That one's to Garrett on the run, and he'll get the first down.
A host of punishers.
We do apologize. The internet signal here in War Memorial Stadium you would think would be much better than it is, but it is unfortunately not great. And so we've broadcast here a few times before without too many issues, so we're hoping we won't have any issues today. So if we do, we do apologize, but just let us know in the comments, and we'll work our best to make sure that we keep this stream up and running for
Now
tonight.
I see the Gladiator helmet.
Makes sense now that you know what it is, right?
Yeah.
So
Still a tuxedo.
1st and 10 now is Ormsby. He looks to throw the quick pass outside. That's a hold. Got away with it. Oh, intercepted. And no, he didn't get a hold of it. Get away with it. The penalty is going to be, that should be a hold on the punishers.
19. He did not play fair, and he did not follow the rules of the game. So
Aaron says Will is the GOAT. I don't know about that.
You lie.
No, Will is great. But I guess you could put him on LeBron James status.
He's the Tom Brady of broadcasting.
The wannabe GOAT.
The Tom Brady. The Tom Brady of producing.
So that'll be an automatic first down on the hold. Automatic first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line for the Gladiators. So Ormsby with Garrett beside him. They'll be 4 wide here. And Ormsby surveys as now no linebackers as punishers look to blitz, and they will. Punishers bringing the house here. A little flea flicker play. Ball's on the ground. Picked up by the punishers. The big man running. Oh, that's a terrible call. What are you doing?
He spiked it. He threw it in the ground.
Oh, my
we almost
goodness.
got a big man end zone dance.
I thought we were going to get the fat guy touchdown.
It was going to be great.
Oh, I'm watching the replay here in front of me.
Not call it intentional ground.
Okay, that is a pass. It was a pass.
Yeah,
it's the right call. It looked like he had it knocked out of his hand.
No, he did this.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. He didn't pull a Bo Nix. Garbage. Still garbage.
So tough one there for the Punishers. Big blitz. It definitely disrupted what they looked like. They were trying to go with a flea flicker there.
Yeah, they didn't. They fleed, but they didn't flicker very well.
Well, he just gave it a flick to get rid of it. Yeah. So 2nd and 10 from the 49 as Garrett and Ormsby in the backfield again for the Gladiators. I'm assuming that's still Garrett. I can't really tell. That's who he hands it off to. Big hole up the middle and give him 6 to the 45-yard line. That'll make it a manageable 3rd and 5. And he says, what was that? We were asking the same thing. It's a great blitz by the Punishers. How about that?
Yes. Very good blitz.
So 3rd down, 5 here. And judging by the last possession for the Gladiators, I'm going to assume this is 4-down territory, but they probably shouldn't throw the ball on the ground and punt it backwards next time. See what happens here. 3rd down. Board says it is 4. 3rd and 4 from the 45. Now Ormsby, 5 wide receivers in this one. He's all alone. Let's see if they go quarterback draw. Ormsby, nope. Quick throw to the right side. Caught. Tries to throw the jab. The jab doesn't work. And that is big number 0. Darrell Miller making the tackle in the backfield. And that'll bring up 4th down. And about 8. And we'll see what the Gladiators decide to do here.
Punt team.
I don't know if they even have a punt team.
I'll do it. I'll kick it with my goofy foot. Probably feel funny. He'd guarantee to go crooked. It's never going to go straight. Wing. Shank.
So,
I'm not kicking it over the back of my head.
Ormsby seems a little deeper here in this set, so he may punt this out of the set.
5 yards, 6 yards, Steve.
Ormsby's ready for it. He'll take the snap, and he's going to throw it. Ormsby looking downfield, blitz coming, gets away from the first guy, throws it up at the sideline. Got a man, almost made a one-handed catch, but comes down out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover on downs for the Gladiators.
He got a 10 on the attempt.
He did. That was impressive to be able to scramble
the feet
out.
Would have been in too had he been able to snag it.
That was a good play there by Jonesboro just to have an opportunity to get the first down. Somehow got away from the blitz. and gets the throw, and that ball, boy, that would have been a catch. That would have been one heck of a catch.
But instead, you know what it is? Turnover on downs.
That's right. So the Punishers will take over as big guys.
Taking their sweet time getting off the field today.
They are. There is no hustle rule in semi-pro football, I guess.
Your attitude's running you laps, won't it? How'd that line go? Your attitude's earning you laps already, boy.
All right. So Cooper with 2 backs on either side of him here. Alvin's one. I'm not sure who the other is. I can't see numbers for here. Gladiators looking, they're showing blitz, and they're bringing it. Hands this one up the middle, going to be met. That's Alvin, who is met 4 yards deep in the backfield.
Somebody needs some line improvement. Who missed their block?
Buford in on that one for the Gladiators, and that's a big play. What is that, a 7-yard loss?
Yeah. I'd say it's at least 7.
So 2nd and 17, 16 here is what the board says. Yeah, 2nd and 16. I can count again. Took me a minute. Special thanks to it's a family affair tonight for us, as my brother is on our lower level camera, Chad Henson. Appreciate Chad for helping us out tonight. And then my wife is up on our main cam, Kristen Henson, and she's always running that main cam. So we appreciate both of them. And, of course, my good buddy William Watkins running production. So Cooper fakes the handoff on the draw, looking into double coverage. Got a man, threw it outside and incomplete. Intended for Kalon Kellybrew.
Say he played at Arkansas?
Yeah, he was at Arkansas for a bit.
Will. Oh, man. Well, that one's in
Aaron, this is our semi-pro team, sir. I don't know what you're asking about.
What did he say?
Brandon, we appreciate you. We're glad you're enjoying us. That's what we bring to these things, man. We need
what we do, sir.
We need an NFL gig. I'm telling you, everybody'd watch us.
Our ratings would be better than Tony Romo. Finder's fee.
Will wants the finder's fee. All right, so Cooper.
But you didn't find me. Steve did.
Cooper hands this one off to Alvin. Alvin met at the line of scrimmage, and that's an interesting 3rd down call. And, again, I'm not trying to question play calls, but I'm questioning that one. 3rd down, now 4th down and 16 as that one goes nowhere. And punt team is coming out on the field for the Punishers.
That worked about as good as a kick in the head, Steve.
Probably felt like a kick in the head, too.
Yeah, at least a knee. Eye gouge, maybe.
Hey, I'll say this.
Thumb in the neck.
The Punishers have a really good punter.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. He can kick it now.
Well, he should be able to. He's a punter.
The wind, though, he may kick it to us. Like, that wind is whipping out there.
Well, the goalposts are moving back and forth. Let's see if we can get a field goal from here.
I agree, Annie. Their uniforms are
very tuxedo.
They get a 10 for creativity.
Tuxedo-ish.
Yes.
That's a word.
I'm telling you, they're going to – look, I told you, every kick, a delay a game. Watch. It's about to happen again. 2, 1, delay a game. Every time. Nope. Oh, they almost blocked it, but they'll get this one away. But it was this kick doesn't count. That was a delay a game. I never heard the whistle.
I don't see a potholder on the prairie, so –
Joey, we do not. We would love to. There's another company out there that's been covering these games for most of the season. But we would love to be the crew for the Punishers if they would have us for every game, because this is fun. It's something to do in the spring. And it's very entertaining football.
I got a question.
Okay.
So this is semi-pro football, right?
Yeah.
So in the pros, it'd be replay 4th down?
Yes.
Can we just call this a do-over?
Yes, it's a do-over in semi-pro.
It's a do-over.
Do-over. On the field, too. So they had their choice of penalties on that one. So it'll now be 4th down and 21 for the Punishers. And I'm telling you, you're going to be impressed with this punter, though. Dude can absolutely crush it off his foot.
They got the right number of people on the offensive side of the ball right now. So, well, he's standing at what, the 12?
Yeah. He's ready for the deep kick here. Berg gets this one off. Spiraling kick. It's going to be fielded at the 24. And a returnable ball. Cross turns. Why are you going backwards? Now he's being ridden and out of bounds. He still didn't go down, though. Impressive leg strength there by the return man for the Gladiators. And now we got a little extracurricular activity going on That's broken up quickly by our fantastic officiating crew.
None of that here, sir. None of that here.
Now we got another little extracurricular going on back over here. That's the joys of semi-pro football, is the extracurriculars.
Do you get a do-over on this one?
Dude, are you cutting your protein bar with a knife?
No, I'm opening the package, sir. This package is tougher than me. I've gotten so weak.
Your diet sucks.
Yes, my diet sucks. It's made me weak.
Joey, we appreciate the great words, man. And, let Justin and Chris know that you guys love us and want us around for the future because we can make it happen. Why are you throwing protein bar at me, man?
Because I can't eat that part.
You're so soft, you got to cut it with a knife.
You're stuck to the package. Leave me alone, jerk. It's all the food I get the rest of the night.
All right. I'm not sure. Did we have an injury or they just finally getting off the field?
I'm going to injure you. Keep talking to me that way.
I'm telling you, man. Anyway. All right, so here we go. 3:11 to go in our first quarter. It's 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line for the Gladiators. Entertaining. We're going to relaunch the podcast next week.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we are, Will. It's happening. It's coming, baby. High on the Hogs.
Unedited.
Unedited, too. That's right. I'm going to do the edit. You're not even allowed to edit it. I got this.
You're fired from podcast editing, Will. We got this.
All right, so Ornsby back at quarterback. He's got Cooper beside him. Hands this one off to Cooper. Defensive end went flying in, took the wrong read. Oh, that ball's out, and they're going to call him down. Forward progress was done.
That was kind of weird. How did the ball get back that far?
They ripped it out. Like, he ripped it out right at the end. Watch. He just yanks it. I mean, it was the right call. Forward progress was stopped. And so that'll be no gain. And maybe they're going to give him an inch.
Not a mile.
2nd down and 9 3/4 of a yard. Hey, Will, when are you going to get, like, the cool yellow lines on the field for us?
Yes. What do you say?
He's cussing at me in my own language back there. No, I'm not reading that comment, I promise. Although it's probably true. So Ornsby. All right, I got you. So this one to Cooper again, and Cooper met again, and he will lose that quarter of a yard they gained before. And they're back to the original line of scrimmage at the 31. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
What are we speaking of a movie called The Longest Yard, maybe?
Maybe. Dude, there you go. Yes. Hey, I'd be
Paul
down.
Crew at quarterback.
Yes.
Throwing to Nelly. Michael Irvin.
I'm surprised Michael Irvin wasn't really on that team.
Give me a cheeseburger and a Diet Coke. Can of corn.
Oh, man. Hey, I'll make sure you're sharing the stream as well. Now, Brandon, you didn't have to delete that, I promise.
It is 100%
This isn't
okay.
a high school game. I'll allow it. We have different rules. But we're good tonight. So 5 wide here for Ornsby.
We're all for the comments. You see some of the ones in the high school.
Yeah. Oh, look at the blitz coming off the end.
7.
Dug down too deep. Still coming. Ball's out. That's a fumble. And the Punishers have it. The Punishers are going to recover this one at the 29-yard line after the sack. Ornsby gets swallowed up in the backfield, and that'll be an Arkansas Punisher turnover.
He fell on the football and knocked all the wind out of himself.
That was a big 91. Man on the recovery.
91 with the big old bear paw on it.
I'm hustling over here. 91 is Martin Montgomery from, okay.
There's a small kid walking around out there.
He's from our least favorite university as a Razorback fan, though.
LSU?
No.
Texas?
No. Small school. Baseball thinking. Missouri State. He's a Missouri State guy, so. But, hey, he's a Punisher today.
Might even be one tomorrow.
That's right. Hey, he's been one all season. All right, so 1st and 10. What? This guy forgot his jersey. The defensive tackle forgot his. I'm sorry, I missed that.
I told you he was out of uniform on the sideline. There should be a penalty. He's got the wrong pants. He brought the home uniform.
Is that even allowed?
He brought the home uniform. You should see his hair if you want to talk about allowed.
How is this allowed?
He's got the wrong helmet.
I want a 10-yard penalty every time he's on the field.
Dude, it's like he plays for a third team. He's just a sub-in.
So Cooper gets this out to Parks. Parks got some room across the 30. Nope, now breaks the tackle. 25. Down to the 22. Pushed out of bounds. And now we got words. Now we're hugging. Now we're good.
Good play, bro.
So
you kicked my butt on that one. I'm going to get you next time.
Somebody says, Coach, look at me. So we're ready again. Joe Gentry says the Punishers look like Mean Machine jerseys.
See?
Yep.
See?
We're there now.
Mean Machine.
All
What do
right.
you call him, Bobo?
2nd down and 2 as Cooper.
Don't make me go, it's a fumble.
You have to do it. It's a fumble, Rooski. This one off to Alvin. Alvin holding that ball way out there across the 20.
Like
15, got a good block inside the 10 to the 9, and that'll be 1st and goal.
Like a loaf of bread.
For the Punishers.
It's a Matt Jones move if I've ever seen one. Let me tote it out here. Bring that back.
Yeah, there are definitely some serious athletes in Pine Bluff, and I agree with you, Brandon. Now, there's a really good one transferring out of UAPB in the transfer portal right now. Speaking of.
They have a professional player that plays for the Browns that played at UAPB.
UAPB had a good year this year.
He's the Scottish Hammer.
In their spring FCS season.
Yeah, they did pretty well from what I understand.
So Cooper, he'll hand this one off to Alvin. Alvin, nice cut at the
Get
10.
Upfield, kid.
Into the 8.
Come on.
Spin move down to the 5, and that's where this one will end at the 6. So it'll be 2nd
on
and goal.
that right guard position needs to be fired.
That might be the GM. Calm down.
He's all right. He needs to pull himself and put somebody in there.
Got to focus
Go
more
back to the GM moves.
Yeah, right. Focus on the GM
get
job.
on them general manager moves, bud.
That'll be the final play of the first quarter. So after a quarter of play, no score between the Gladiators and the Punishers.
Got a whole bunch of same numbers up there right now. 0, 2, 2, 0, except the 3. 6 yards to go.
So we'll switch sides. And, Will, you want to go to some bill paying here, or are we just going to hang out?
Pay some bills,
We're going to go
Will.
pay some bills. We'll be back in just a minute. Pizza, home of the best thin crust pizzas in Central Arkansas. And it's not just pizza. Come see us for Wing Mondays with 89-cent wings and $10 pitchers, $2 Tuesdays, $2 off a 14-inch pizza and $2 draft beer, Wacky Wine Wednesdays, a half off your bottle of wine, and daily lunch specials Monday through Friday. Come see us at one of our 3 Central Arkansas locations, 9709 Maumelle Boulevard in Maumelle, 4830 North Hills Boulevard in North Little Rock, or 10912 Colonel Glenn Road in Little Rock. Order online at www.ampiepizza.com. All right, welcome back. As we're ready for the second quarter of play. And Brandon asked, y'all remember Bashil Shabazz? Who doesn't remember Shabazz now? That people, they can't figure out where he's at nowadays.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I think I hear they ask about him all the time. They'll hand this one off. That is
he's around the
41.
corner.
That's going to be a touchdown for the Punishers.
Punishers on the lip of the cup. Putting this one in for 6.
And something has happened there.
You broke it.
I did. I really, really did. So I was trying to get a number.
41.
Or a name for a number. And for some reason, that wasn't working for me. So we'll switch. So that touchdown run was by, well, it's either I think that was Tisdale. There's Tyler Colquitt, who is a ex-Razorback as well, is 41 as well, but I'm pretty sure that was Tisdale on the touchdown run. But, of course, 241. The kick is up. It is good.
Hey, wait a minute. Who's going to get the ball?
Well, it rolls all the way back down. It's kind of a deep piece. You'll see it's going to roll right out to that kid. Watch.
It's like a pool,
yeah.
like a pool table.
So, funny story about that end zone.
We're not talking about that? Ole Miss football?
Yeah. When my oldest was still in the belly of my wife, we were sitting right about where that football landed when Ole Miss kicked the game-winning field goal against the Razorbacks, and we caught that football, and then we used my wife's very large belly as a diversion, and out the stadium we went with an Ole Miss football that I still have at home.
Yep.
So big touchdown there, and let's see, that is Tisdale.
I mean,
who had that touchdown run.
I think it's completely fair because when we were at the Ole Miss game 2 years ago, they literally on practice, they were throwing the ball up and out of the stadium.
Trash.
Garbage, the Grove.
Overrated. Super
now,
overrated.
Now, used to not be. 20 years ago, different story. I promise you.
Hey, you know, they got old Lane down there. Maybe the Grove will be hopping again this year.
It will. It'll get back to what it was.
Non-COVID times, you got Party Animal Lane. Lane will be banging co-eds in the middle of the Grove before the season's over.
Hey. Get you a burner phone. Hey, get you a burner phone. You're going to need it.
Oh, man.
And Walk of Champions handshakes.
It's a nice touchdown run by Irvin Tisdale, and now getting ready to kick off is number 26, Kevin Buford.
Again, after a good field goal.
Buford's, he's a good kicker.
He has one job. Somebody just said hit somebody.
Well, that's the idea.
My dad used to get drunk at Twisters games and holler that. It was great.
I didn't even have to get drunk to say that. And Buford's kick is going to be returnable at around the 6. Bringing this one back. Gladiator, Tuxedo Man coming across the 20. 25, stutter step, met at, big hit. You see the hit at the end of that at the 30.
Way.
And more talking here as the Punishers.
Dude, that's like a third-grade fight. You pushing around shoulder to shoulder with no hands up.
That's Aaron.
You want some?
That's Aaron Nauser. I might find out how Nauser, a guy out of Two Rivers, Wisconsin, ends up on the Arkansas Punishers semi-pro football team.
We don't have cheese down there, bud.
But we got cheese dip.
We got cows.
We do have, you can get all the cheese you want.
We got cows. Moo.
Big dogs.
Yes. I can't talk about cheese dip. I hate you. I got a buddy in Memphis that owns a cheese dip company.
And you can't have cheese dip right now.
I'm really going to order some of his. It's called Arbo's Cheese Dip.
Well, send us some Arbos.
I say, buddy, guy I went to high school with.
Gladiators now finding themselves down 7-0, 14:45 to go in our half, and a quick penalty here as this is going to be a false start on the Gladiators.
Tuxedos.
They'll back this one up 5, and it'll be 1st and 15 from the 26.
Well, he's wondering about false start penalties. Like he sit there and told you the play not 10 seconds earlier, and you can't remember.
And, I mean, it's not like there's any crowd noise to be an issue.
No.
Hey, we've got some people here, though, and we need more. You guys really should come out. This is cheap, great entertainment. Like, you could come here.
Look, we've had a part of a soccer game already today.
Yeah, you come in and have a lot of fun watching this game and then go right down the street to the River Market and have even more fun. And we got another penalty. That's a false start on the running back, so that'll back them up 5 more. Gladiators just want to pad the stats here.
Pad the penalty stats?
No, they want forward yardage here, man. You know, these penalty yards, nobody cares about those.
We're going long with a short arm. Softball.
Brandon, you missed our comment in the very beginning. I mean, I would never bet against them. We'll see who they end up hiring as their next head coach. We said earlier that there's a man in here who will probably never play another game in this stadium in Kevin Kelly, and in the future, congrats to him. But I think it's going to be we'll see what they get. It's going to be a tough road for PA. The 5A is definitely wide open. Ormsby, quick throw out. Nice throw there as it's caught inside the 25. Going to be a break of tackle to 30, and that's where it'll be pulled
almost
down.
Back to the original line of scrimmage.
Well, that'll be a gain of 9.
I think Kelly's taken 2, if not 3, of his PA coaches with him.
Yeah, see, I've not heard any of that.
They had a big interview on it Friday when we were headed to go look at that.
Okay.
So, and then I lost radio reception getting there.
Ormsby goes quick here, and they'll go.
What are you doing?
Quick snap, looking throw, got a man on his backside, and he'll be pulled down at the 31, 32-yard line, so a gain of 2. Now it's going to be the 3rd and 9.
Injured Punisher at this time. Nope, he just wanted help getting up. Yep, he's still struggling.
That's number 7, Terrence Ingram, who made the tackle, who was still down after the play, maybe twisted an ankle there. So Ormsby with Cooper next to him. He's ready. He'll take the snap. Now blitz coming, gets away from it, doesn't get away from the second time, and he's going to be pulled down after maybe a gain of a yard. So quickly pulled down there, no gain, maybe a half a yard. That's going to bring up another 4th down. And maybe Kevin Kell coach the Gladiators because they're not punting again.
I don't see a coach.
Wait, is that a punter? No, just a very small white guy. So I think they are punting. It's just not a very deep punter situation. I think that's Ormsby back there, and he is going to kick this. I think. Maybe. He is. Ormsby will kick it, line drive. And now back, slipping, picking it up at the 32, and running it out of bounds at the 39 is, I believe, Parks. Number 11, Jarvis Price was the return man. And it'll be first down Punishers. So Punishers will take over here. 12:42 to go in our first. The defense has been very good so far for the Punishers here early. That is a very large man in a tuxedo right there in front of us at the 44-yard line.
He looks like Louis from Remember the Titans.
It kind of does.
But not now because that guy's like buff.
So from the 38 will be where the Punishers will start. So Cooper in the backfield. Alvin next to him. Motion man here is Kellebrew. Now Cooper rolls. He'll get maybe a yard. Fans want a late hit, but I didn't see anything there.
No.
But I believe we may have a few injured Punishers on the sideline who got bowled over on that. Is that Cooper?
That's Cooper. Looks like he got hung up by the toe on the tackle when he fell.
There was quite the collision on that sideline. I know the O-line coach took a shot. And now we've got a trainer coming. And let's hope this is nothing significant for the Punishers. And that is a Punisher who's down. I've not seen.
Nice view of sportsmanship by the Gladiators here.
Yeah.
Really good by that guy. He's just taking a risk.
It's like
smooth out on his back.
That was a long 2-hour drive from Jonesboro. We need a break.
It's a boring drive.
It is an awful drive. Nothing nice about it. So we are waiting here to see. Again, I'm not 100% sure if that's Cooper. Let someone watch the replay over here in front of me, and
it's
it is.
Cooper, dude. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it looked like maybe a hip pointer. He hit the ground hard at the end of that.
Yeah, he bounced when he hit the ground.
It was
Back
like
up QB.
That hip is what hit the ground.
Yeah, he's over on the sideline right now. They put him on the bench.
He's going to feel that one.
They don't have a pop-up tent.
Cooper
He's going to take
is out. We'll see who comes in at quarterback
for the
Punishers.
Because the clock is rolling. Back up QB.
Is it? No, it's not 41.
Brucey. It's Brucey.
It kind of looks like it from here.
He just had popcorn.
I honestly can't tell. We'll get a number as soon as they turn this way.
Where's Tracy Morgan when you need him?
And this one will be handed off. I believe that's Alvin.
41.
41 is not Alvin. Tisdale.
Thank y'all.
Tisdale.
Tried 3 times to get him up.
The only touchdown in this game. So third down. It's 3rd and 8.
GM needs a little help there. He's ready to go there.
And so now we'll see how, and that's going to be a motion penalty here.
Start.
I think everybody went but the center on that one.
Yep. The whole offense. False start. 3rd down.
3rd down, I'm not sure. I know that's.
Somebody messed up. We're taking 5 yards away.
I'm still trying to get a number on the quarterback.
6, number 6.
It's a single number, it looks like.
Is it 1?
No, because I got one coming out. One's
out.
Kelly Brew. They can't have another one on the field, I don't think.
It's not 7. It could be 7.
Oh, boy, big blitz. He is hit quickly.
It is 7.
And 7, that's the line. That's their tight end from Little Rock McClellan, Terrence Ingram, who has moved over to quarterback. And that'll bring up 4th down, and the Punishers will bring the punt team on.
His QB rating is not going to be that good.
No, and I'm going to think that they're probably really, really hoping they can get Cooper's hip feeling better, because that was not a great-looking throw to the outside, although the pressure was coming from the Gladiators.
Chad is on the move.
Well, he's just trying to follow the.
He's going the wrong way because they're about to punt the ball back down to the other.
Well, I told him to stay ahead, so he's waiting for the punt to come. So.
Hey, here we go. Now he's there.
That's a good spot, though.
Very good spot.
All right, so ready to kick this one away. Nearly ran into his own guy. Terrible kick. And now rolling, and that was just a tough situation there. As we'll see if Gladiators want to touch it. They won't. And
he touched it. He touched it.
That'll be downed by the Punishers at the 37-yard line.
Check that hair out.
That's a lot of hair.
That's why he's got a different size helmet.
And totally different jersey. I tell you, though, I'm digging the blue shirt with the orangish red pants.
What had happened is he forgot the uniform combination for today. And he only brought that uniform when he came over from Jonesboro. And his coach will probably find him for this later.
Brandon says Arbo's dip is very good.
You know what I'm talking about.
All right, so 10:34. There's an advertisement right there. Where's our money? Come on, tell your buddy we need money.
I have to give Andrew an old Facebook message. Yo, we mentioned you on a broadcast totally randomly. Somebody knew what we were talking about. Give me $10. And free cheese dip.
So Hornsby, he'll hand this one up the middle, and met in the middle of the line there, and I get a lot of Punishers in on that tackle. I believe that's Cooper. I'll know in a minute.
Cooper? Riley Cooper?
Not Riley.
Oh.
Number 5 is the ball carrier, met by number 23, Duke Lambert.
Duke Lambert with a tackle.
Lambert with the tackle. 5 is Colton Garrett, sorry. Colton Garrett on the run.
5.
So that brings up 2nd down and 9 here.
There goes Troy.
Boy, Troy got his highlights. He's out.
No comment.
So 9:47 counting here in our first half. Garrett and Ornsby in the backfield. Ornsby, he'll give this one to Garrett. Nope, yeah, he will. And Garrett's met at the 35. They're going to lose a couple here.
You would think so.
Forward progress is going to call the 35, so 2-yard loss.
I feel that wrapping up is a problem.
It does seem to be, and maybe it's the tuxedos that are hard to grab.
Yeah. Can't get a hold of that belt that goes across the front of it.
That's right.
Like the gut holder.
Well, it's the fake tuxedo. It's like the tuxedo shirt, so
I have one.
You can't really grab it.
I have one.
Yeah, I mean, you know.
Because it's like, I want to be formal, but I'm also here to party.
That's what the mullet's for.
Hey, I had one of those too.
That did not just happen.
What did he say?
We said the exact same thing.
I had one of those too at the same time.
Wonder if there's an old man mullet down there. So Hornsby.
I don't think so.
3rd down, 12 to go. We're under 9 to go in our first half. First half so far dominated defensively. And now Hornsby wants to throw it deep. Got a man down there, and a great catch inside the 30 at the 28-yard line of it. There's no penalties for that in semi-pro football. First down, Gladiators.
Double coverage who?
He catches this over 2 Punishers for a Gladiators first down.
Number 2 or 10?
I don't know who it was. I can't see that number that far in Parson.
I thought he said 2. It was 2. It was Troy Reeves. It was 10. It was Jacalen Jackson.
Looks like 1. All I can see is tuxedo and hair.
Biggest play of the day.
That's 10. He threw the ball like Taj Boyd there. It's pretty similar. Rohan Davey, one of the two.
Chad Moore's protege. So
Check your pie hole right now.
Jackson on that last reception.
That was Jackson. So Hornsby,
That ball.
2 backs. He'll hand this one off, and Met picked up and laid down.
That's how you tackle
And
somebody.
that is number, was that 81?
Yes. 81.
Met by Cameron
Ocho Flemings.
Whoa, Ocho Fleming out of Pine Bluff High School. Speaking of talent out of Pine Bluff.
Got some basketball talent down there right now, that's for sure.
Boy, they got some football talent too, though.
Yeah.
Courtney Crutchfield. Y'all want to hear a high school name?
We're
Son,
here for a couple years.
Courtney Crutchfield. Be a sophomore this year. Good night.
Some kind of fast. With football or basketball. I bet he'd be good at football.
They say he's really good at the weird football, or this weird shaped football that we're watching now.
You mean American football?
Yes. So Hornsby, I'm not sure who he was faking to there, other than Air, and he is met at the 29 and taken down.
But he cha-cha slid right into a tackle is what he just did.
Make it 3rd and 12, as Air didn't want that ball either.
One hop this time.
Oh, man. We're gonna have to do a halftime comedy hour, I'm telling you. Oh. So 6:49 to go.
Looks like Jonesboro may have learned something from that 42-2 shellacking from last time.
Maybe. Offensively, they've not done much other than that one big throw.
The quarterback had a pretty good kick early in the half. It just went the wrong way twice.
At this point, if I'm the Punishers, you know your defense has played well. We'll see what they can do. We'll see what they can do offensively if Cooper can come back in the game. So Hornsby with Garrett next to him. Hornsby looking, blitz coming. He's going to throw this short. It's going to be picked off. Oh, it tipped off his hands. Should have been an interception.
Why you play D-back, kid.
Whoa, that was 6 all day long, and that may have been what he was thinking.
He got a little bit excited, and Gator clapped at that one.
Daryl Miller out of Lee High School in Marianna, Arkansas.
Joe Adams in the Sugar Bowl.
Just couldn't come away with that one. So 4th down, and the no-kick mentality stays as
punt? What's that?
Jonesboro is going to.
Maybe they short squatted and didn't bring their punter.
Maybe so. That's the travel squad, man. You can't afford to bring the punter. Sorry.
No.
We don't want to use you.
Go for it. No kicks. We're going for 2.
That's right. Channel our inner Kevin Kelly.
I mean, it's kind of his house.
It is.
The man's been here a bunch.
He's one more here than our Razorbacks have. So Hornsby spinning off the one tackle, not going to get away from that one as he is sacked in the backfield by number 13, DeKalen Lambert from Maumelle High School. That's a Hornet making a big play for the Punishers.
Turnover on downs.
So 1st down Punishers, 6:07 to go in our first half. I told her to have fun with some of the celebrations and stuff. Fans get to see it all.
We may only have 2 cameras, but they cover a lot.
That's right.
Just like Chad. He's covering a lot of ground right now.
Chad's going to lose 27 pounds before this day's over. Look at him go. Look at him go.
Power go to keep him rolling.
All right. So is that Cooper back in the game? I believe it is. Looks like Cooper's back in the game. That's big. If that is Kalen.
If he can run.
He'll hand this one off to Tisdale. Tisdale met in the backfield. Great play there.
Good play.
By the Gladiator defense.
Congratulated him. Uh-oh. Fire truck.
Benson on the tackle, number 52 for the Gladiators. I'm glad they got a better spotter down there than we do. So a loss of 3 on that one. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 13.
Really need to do some yard work here.
So Cooper back in the game. So he's changing the call at the line of scrimmage.
I think you'd call that an audible.
Thanks, Romo.
You're welcome. We'll see what he did here is he noticed that the safety was creeping up on the left side, so he threw it to the right.
And a good play call as he gets Parks, and Parks will get 12. He's going to be a yard shy of the 1st down.
My thoughts exactly.
And 3rd and a yard. Good call there, Andy Romo.
Look, my golf game's not that good, so
hey, look.
I'll just stick with Andy.
My wife will like that one. As Annie Emsweller says, whoever's working that cam know what they doing.
Sleeping a bit of lies.
I'm gonna save that. I'm gonna save that comment for after we get home. Be good for me later. Appreciate you, Annie. Should be in a good mood. Third down the yard. He'll hand this one up the middle. No, he's going to keep it. Left side. Across the 40, 30, 45, midfield, and first down Punishers. And a late hit out of bounds, and that's going to get 15 more.
Do not get a hit pointer. Your team needs you.
I'm just spinning circles over here. I've got no idea what's happening other than the comments are still working. So,
Brandon asked a question about PA a while back.
Yeah, I answered that. I said I don't think they'll. No, here's what I'm going to say. Actually,
well, fourth graders learning at offense.
No, I'll
keep the same coach.
I'm going to answer that question because you know what? We're a little biased towards a certain program from a little up.
Do that now.
I can do that.
We can do that.
So, no, in the 5A, the Maumelle Hornets are going to win a state title before Pulaski Academy wins another one. How about that? How about that?
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see how that works out for you.
Hey, Coach Horton would be happy.
I think he would. Pull down low.
Hey, we still good? Okay. I'm not on my computer anymore. It died. So after the penalty, late hit out of bounds. That'll be a 15-yard penalty. It's first down and 10 at the 39-yard line.
38, 39, somewhere right there.
38 and a half. You're right. It is the half.
Well, heck, they got the ball. Well, where he's sitting is on the 38, isn't he?
He is on the 38, so. Either way, first and 10 Punishers, 4 minutes to go.
Right here.
Cooper looking, a lot of pressure. Cooper running the wrong direction.
Lord
Cooper,
Jesus.
I hope he's got an arm. Cooper looking, lofts this one up. It's going to be a hit. Ooh, buddy. Big hit on Tisdale. Tisdale comes back and says, thank you very much. Flexing on him is, I can't tell that number. Forget that. 7. Now we got an injured Gladiator on the other side.
7. Did he pull a hammy? No, I think he's faking. He's just taking a nap. He's taking a nap. Who are you?
So
hang on. We got some injuries, and we got other players going across the field.
So the big hit, I believe, was on B.J. Allen.
Well, the golf cart has moved across the field now.
And let's hope that this is not a significant injury. I'm not sure who it is, but I sure didn't see him move much either.
I don't know, but they sent a couple of large men over that way.
So, Cody, we appreciate the kind words.
What in the world is going on?
We're just here to have fun, man. That's the goal, to entertain. Hopefully you guys enjoy it and have a little bit of fun. So we do appreciate you guys for joining us. And remember, share this stream. If you're watching on Facebook, share it out on your Facebook page. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up button.
It's very key.
Click that one for us as well, as that helps us out. Keeps our numbers up, and maybe it'll entice Justin and Mr. Goodman to keep us around. So as we await here, still working on the injured player.
Is that the ambulance coming over here?
I hope not. At least it's not a long trip.
Nope.
Hey, you spent a few days in that building.
Just about 28.
Yeah, just a month or so.
February, it would have been a month.
Yeah.
Nope, another fire engine. Hey, that's a ladder truck. We got some serious stuff going on.
Annie, I don't know how
nice
that's not
floor,
a penalty.
baby.
Maybe that was an agreement pregame that he could wear his blue and orange. I don't know, but because he definitely does not have his tuxedo on.
Nope. It's inverted tuxedo.
So we're still working on the injured player over on the sideline right now. So
it's like a tuxedo on that big guy coming across.
100% does.
It looks like a football jersey from here.
So I've not seen any medical personnel heading over there, but
do they have those?
Well, they did last time I was here.
Maybe they have like student medical because it's semi-pro.
Maybe so. They have semi-professional medical.
They stayed at a Holiday Inn Express.
Another ad opportunity. Dadgummit, Andy, where you been all week?
Working. Work and sleep. Work and sleep.
So, again, reminder, we just announced it here, so it has to happen. We're going to reboot the For Real High on the Hogs podcast. So it's coming out this week.
Blame Mom for not having one this week.
Yeah, we were actually going to have one this week, but then your mom was coming, then she ditched you.
Ditched me
and Speaking of moms, tomorrow's Mother's Day. Big time thanks to my mom. I don't know if she's watching, but
where'd you come from, my mom?
Definitely. Definitely,
Told somebody that last
none
week.
of us would be here if it wasn't for a mom. So make sure you say thank you and happy Mother's Day to all your moms. You wouldn't be here, okay?
Right.
That doesn't mean that whatever
I
happened
was-
after you got here.
My mom was nothing more than an oven for me. She will tell you that. We look nothing alike.
Yeah, maybe not, but she's taking good care of you.
Yeah, especially when I had a leg snapped in half and had to hang out for 3 months in a bed.
Oh, well,
Awesome.
I'm going to guess that you were right, Colton, that you are not running back since you're commenting. So we're going to say that's Reeves.
Are you commenting from the sideline? Travel squad.
Hey, man, I'm just going off of what's in front of me here. So
All right, he didn't hurt that bad. Maybe it was fake.
We've
He's
got our
walking with
player
weight
up.
on both feet.
helping him off the field here.
He's fine. He walks better than me right now.
Which doesn't take much to walk better than you right now, Andy. Yeah, Andy, I've heard some stories about how some of these games have gone between players and officials and other craziness. So, yeah, good to see these teams definitely being cordial, and that's what it's about, though. Hey,
Jonesboro tuxedo.
you're competing out there, but at the end of the day,
You got to go back to your regular job.
this is still fun. We're just here to have a lot of fun.
See, now I got a question.
I think he got a hernia.
So some of these guys out here obviously are probably married and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, guaranteed. So when you see the wife or girlfriend, instead of having 74's mom, does it say like 74's wife?
Yes, and kids.
74's son.
Yeah. All right, so we're ready as Cooper with two backs. I believe that's Tisdale, and they hand this one up the middle.
2 yards and a cloud of dust.
I believe that was Alvin.
A few yards.
I like it.
Good couple of
And
them.
he's brought down by a few gladiators. I love it. He
a
picks up a
host.
few yards and
host.
taken down by a few gladiators. That's our PA announcer doing a great job. So maybe a gain of a yard on that one.
He's semi-pro too.
We're all semi-pro, baby.
It's a good movie. Jackie Moon.
Appreciate it, Garrett. So quarterback is Sherrod. So, hey, man, I'm working with what I was given. We tried to get rosters and starters, and
If
it
you're
didn't work
close,
out.
just come up in the booth and you can be like a spotter and tell us.
Yeah, I think that was offsides. They didn't call it. Now Cooper wanting to go deep, but
Free
he'll throw the
play.
screen. Screen underneath, caught by who is that? I missed that.
I think there was a little bit of a size difference between those two people there.
And he is met by number 52.
That was Alvin on the catch.
52 on the tackle.
Fourth down, punishers.
So fourth down, and are they going to kick a field goal? They are going to kick a field goal. This is going to
Into the
be
wind,
a
mind you.
49-yarder. Wind's really across the field.
Sort of.
So he's from the left hash. It's the right place to kick it from. And now they've moved up a yard, so this will be a 48-yard attempt. And guess what? They don't have enough people on the field. 14 seconds to get this one off. Still got time. So
Special teams is not their
it's special.
forte.
So I believe this is Buford.
Ole,
kick.
ole, ole, ole.
Gets it down. Kick is away and blocked. It's blocked and going to be picked up by the Gladiators, taken down, and a late flag. I'm not sure what the late flag was for. Maybe a late hit.
Probably the Garvin stomp that he offered the guy to tackle.
But that one is blocked. It fooled our camera person and everything.
Fooled me. I was like, did he get out of there? And I look back and it's like, wait a minute. There was that funny sound that a football makes when it hits a hand.
So it'll be
deadens. Jeez. Louise.
now, Colton. We appreciate it.
Personal foul. Late hit. Player was down. 15 yards. First down.
Have Andy Echo, and so. But Garrett, Colton, we do appreciate the corrections. We do. Thank you. He had to work, so he's sitting on his couch. Couldn't be here.
You're fired from football.
Problem. I think he made the right choice, probably.
Good call.
No, not saying he's not a good football player. I'm just saying work or a free game.
The team needs you.
Yes. Well, his work team needed him more.
You. Longest yard. Remember Chris Rock. Team needs you. Team needs you.
So Sherrod James is our quarterback.
It's not Courtney Orsby.
It's not.
Well, they've been saying the same thing we have.
I know it, but it's number 13, Sherrod James. So I'm going to get that right now. Because, see, my roster don't even have positions. It just has numbers and names.
They forgot that part. Great.
All right. So James, the actual quarterback, is going to hand this one off to not Garrett. He's going to hand that off to Reeves because Garrett's hanging out on his couch. Hey, we do appreciate you watching.
Garrett, you might have done better on that play than he did.
It's a good thing I'm not actually keeping official stats because Garrett would have had a good night so far.
Hey, so did Hunter Specht.
I was just about to say.
So did Hunter Specht.
This is so reminiscent of the first Maumelle game we did.
Yep.
Hey, all right. But if you guys do enjoy us, and we would love to come back out and do some more Punisher games, but if you do enjoy our commentary, we do also produce the Maumelle Sports Network.
All
and,
of their sports stuff.
On the 25th, we will be live streaming their spring game right here on Natural State Sports. And now the pressure's coming on James, and that should be he's out of the pocket, so will not be grounding.
He's also on the ground.
So James got that one away, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 12.
3rd down, Gladiators.
I do like our PA announcer. He's not quite our guy from Sylvan Hills, but he's good.
Oh.
But it would take a lot to top our buddy out at Sylvan Hills.
That dude comes out, there's a towel on the terraform.
We should have wrote down all those.
I've seen the list. All these things are coming back. You can't forget those. Holder on the prairie.
So we're down to 1:07 to go in our half. As James with Reeves next to him. Punisher showing blitz. They'll back out of it. Now James flips this one up deep. This could be intercepted, and it's dropped. Should have been intercepted.
D-back. That's why you're not a receiver.
I don't
feel sorry for
that 25?
25 again. It's twice that he's done that.
But it was broken up by number 25, Akeem Park.
Akeem.
Gladiators.
That's not the name I got. 25 would be Jay Hurd.
We're going with that.
That's a defensive back from Pine Bluff High School. So his neon green undershirt did not help him make that interception.
Negative.
But he is easy to spot.
Yes.
So
Well,
4th down.
On that penalty last time.
5, 1 minute exactly to go before halftime. Now James with Reeves next to him. And, well, I'd be kicking this, but they're not. They're going to. James is going to throw it. James steps up, breaks the pressure. He may have a first down. James across the 35, dives forward, and that's a first down, but the ball's out. And are they going to say he was down? They are going to say he was down. I'm going to look at our replay over here and see if that's right. And he was down.
Way down. His belly was on the ground before the ball popped out.
So a huge break for the Gladiators here as he gets the first down. 50 seconds to go. Timeout. Gladiators. And so that's
why you go for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
13.
Prove me wrong. Thanks a lot, Coach. That's why I'm sitting up here, not down there. Shut up, Will. So oh, Annie, his helmet don't match either. No, nothing about that dude matches.
Nope.
You should see him with his helmet off, though.
I told you that.
Beautiful.
You just don't listen.
No, I do listen. I'm just reading the comments, man. Don't start no fights.
Look, I will throw you out this window.
I mean, I think we're supposed to have a fight, though, because it's semi-pro. Like, that's like what you're supposed to do.
Yep.
So, I don't know. All right, so 50 seconds to go on our half. A big 4th and 12 conversion on about a 13, 14-yard gain for James. And Sherrod James puts Jonesboro in position here to score. So 50 seconds. They got one timeout left. This will be from the 31-yard line. All right. So James and Reeves in the backfield. James gets the shotgun snap. He's looking upfield, throws it to the receiver was just sitting right by the sidelines, kind of played that little. They played Arkansas on that one. It was a good play call. Yeah, they said Arkansas was bad about dropping one of those.
Uh-oh.
So timeout, Jonesboro. That'll be their final timeout of the first half. 42 seconds to go.
You can't take them with you to the second half. So.
Would almost, though, probably have rather maybe try to get up there and spike it. You got 42 seconds here. Save that timeout. It was first down, but
we can try that now. That's the next move.
So that was a gain of 10 exactly for the first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Again, 42 seconds to go in our first half. And Jonesboro is out of timeouts. Punishers have 2. There's a lot of semi-pro teams in this state. I'm curious how they feel about the Punishers taking the Arkansas name.
I think it's all right.
Hey, I'm all about it, man. I mean,
they even got the cool logo.
It's great marketing. It really is. I mean, throw that Arkansas name on, you're probably going to get a pretty good amount of exposure, at least early on, some attention from Arkansas fans, as we love our football, but usually unless it has a Razorback on it, we don't pay a whole lot of attention.
Especially the teams in Jonesboro.
Yeah. I was sitting here thinking that.
Is this our Arkansas State matchup? Finally. It finally happened.
Little brother.
Could score and tie it up here. So here we go as we're ready. 42 seconds to go. As Cody says, are you not entertained? James rolls right into the blitz, splits it. Now he's taken off across the 15, the 10, and drugged down at the 10-yard line. And that's going to be another first down for Jonesboro.
I like this gladiator reference there. Are you not entertained?
See, we got some good fans on watching, too.
I wish I'd seen the movie The Punisher more, and I'd bring you some of the lines from it.
Let's pull it up during
halftime.
halftime.
Movie versus movie here. The Punisher versus the Gladiator. Russell Crowe versus the other guy that never did another movie.
All right, so 36 seconds. They did say he went out of bounds on the tackle, so stops the clock. And is now 1st and goal from the 10.
It's a pretty quick move there, Captain. Wait a minute. Another guy in another colored jersey.
Oh, wow, they do. It's another one, and he's going to, nope, faked it now, inside pass, and nobody home.
He went the wrong way. He zigged when he should have zagged.
Yeah, I like the play design there. As you had odd jersey stepping back for the fake screen. And
looks like a big number 1.
They wanted the middle slant, and he ran the middle post.
Dadgummit.
I'm guessing Will's watching baseball behind me.
How would you guess that?
He's commentating baseball, so. What's the score over there?
3-3.
3-3. We let them tie us up.
What's going on? They had a guy that scored, and then we threw the ball away, and the guy ran from first all the way to third. We threw it away again, and they gave him home base.
So
we goofed.
All right.
Big time.
James looking, flips this one up to the back of the end zone, out of bounds.
No bueno.
And so with 28 seconds to go in the half, 3rd down and 10.
Let's do it again. Baby steps.
I'm a little surprised they haven't tried to get James maybe out on the corner here. He's done well when he's been able to kind of scramble, although with no timeouts. You still got plenty of time. But
Cody, I agree.
And sitting alone in the dark.
Yes.
Trying to make that a metaphor for our Punishers.
What are you trying to say there?
All right, so James, 3rd down.
They're alone in the score column right now. Here we go.
Looks a nice blitz off the corner, going to be taken
Good
down,
move.
and let's see, that's going to be a ground. I think they're going to call grounding here.
Now, do we have a 10-second runoff here?
I don't know. I have no idea.
What are the rules to semi-pro football?
But he did not get – that pass didn't get to the line of scrimmage. But anyway, so they're going to pick up the flag, say no intentional grounding. Clock's got to roll here, 18 seconds. So if you're Jonesboro, the best thing to do here is just let this thing get down to 3 and snap it and toss it up in the end zone and take it to the half, and maybe you get lucky and get a touchdown out of it. So 5 seconds. Now they're going to get the snap off. 2 seconds. They do get it off. Now just going to toss it up to the end zone. It's going to make the end zone? No, it's going to be – oh, it should have been intercepted. 3 Punishers fight over it. That might have been 6 if they could have got it. They don't, and that'll do it. So after a very interesting first half, we're done with a half a play. The Punishers lead 7-0. And we're going to go pay some bills and then probably have some radio silence and a camera staring at the War Memorial sign, and then we'll come back and talk to you in just a little bit. Appreciate everybody joining us. Hope you've enjoyed the first half. After a half of play, the Punishers lead 7-0. Pizza, home of the best thin crust pizzas in Central Arkansas. And it's not just pizza. Come see us for Wing Mondays with 89-cent wings and $10 pitchers, $2 Tuesdays, $2 off a 14-inch pizza and $2 draft beer, Wacky Wine Wednesdays, a half off your bottle of wine, and daily lunch specials Monday through Friday. Come see us at one of our 3 Central Arkansas locations, 9709 Maumelle Boulevard in Maumelle, 4830 North Hills Boulevard in North Little Rock, or 10912 Colonel Glenn Road in Little Rock. Order online at www.com. Steve Henson with Century 21 Parker and Scroggins Realty a call today. Lows and home inventory is as well. So sellers, let me show you. your Arkansas Punishers punish teams on the field. Are you looking to punish this crazy housing market? Give Steve Henson with Century 21 Parker and Scroggins Realty a call today for all your Central Arkansas real estate needs. Whether you're a seller looking to take advantage of this seller's market or a buyer just trying to keep from pulling your hair out, I will do everything possible to ensure your real estate needs are met. Interest rates are at all-time lows and home inventory is as well. So sellers, let me show you just how much your home is worth today with a free no-obligation market analysis. Let's punish them. All right, folks, welcome back to War Memorial Stadium as we are ready for the second half of Punishers versus Gladiators football.
Well, we're ready, but I don't think the teams are ready.
Yeah, they were a little late coming out. You know, it was extra snack time.
Nap.
Yeah. No, you can't do nap, man. You come out sluggish. It's extra snack time. Had to have an extra PB&J. So we should be ready. The Punishers should be receiving the second half kickoff to get things underway. Again, 7-0. Only touchdown in the first half was a Tisdale. I think that was about a 13-yard touchdown run there in the first half. Our only. Was it 6 yards? Thank you for that.
6 yards.
Thanks. That's why I have you here, Andy. You're the analyst in the brains. So
that's for sure.
Or memory, at least. I don't know about brains, but at least memory. So
we know why you don't have one.
Hey, now. Speaking of, looking forward to headed back to Colorado in a couple weeks.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Hey, we are, man. We're going to go for our anniversary. I'm looking forward to it. So, and yes, that is me that they're talking about in those real estate ads, so I'm going to shamelessly promote myself again. Seriously, if you were looking for a home right now, I'm sorry. But if you are thinking about selling your home right now, call me. That's the key right now.
That is the key.
we are in an interesting market, to say the least.
Yep.
Inventory is an issue. Andy, you would know since you are a client of mine right now, trying to buy a home, and it's going swimmingly. I feel like we're treading water. It's interesting. The market is crazy. If you have thought about trying to sell and you have options after you sell,
I've kind of got weird requirements.
No, not really. I've had much weirder. Even though you did ask for a Darth Vader picture,
that was pretty cool.
That was a sweet picture.
I took pictures of a picture.
That was awesome. Look. How can you go wrong with a Darth Vader sitting on the toilet taking a dump picture right next to the toilet? It was fantastic. It was perfect.
That was written into my offer. Will.
Yeah, that's why we wrote that in the offer. It wasn't just any normal Darth Vader picture.
Yes.
It was literally Darth Vader
picture. That might be why they told us no.
Probably. Maybe. I thought it would actually they'd say yes.
I could be like, I'm handling this house and I like to hunt. And it probably wouldn't help.
No.
I told you, if I negotiate with pistols, it works way better. But Normally they frown upon that.
And that's against my. I think that's against my rules. So I don't
court
think.
of law that is frowned upon.
Yeah, no.
Somebody junior.
Bobo. It's Bobo. Bobo ready to return. So here we go. This one is an offsides.
That was a Brucey kick if I've ever seen one.
I would move Bobo up 25 yards.
Brucey! Get in there! I'm sorry, Coach. I just had popcorn.
Bobo, up.
Stop
Come on.
right there.
Yeah, right there, Bobo. That's a good
Because
place.
he kicked the ground before he kicked that ball.
And now they got to move back 5 yards and do it again.
Everybody move up to 71 yards. Oh, Lord.
So let's see. They will back this one up 5.
Good job, Zach Gregory.
And they'll be kicking this one from the 30. So, again, appreciate everybody who has joined us on the stream. And, again, hope you guys are enjoying it. Comments have been good so far. I'm still equally surprised every week after we do this that you guys enjoy listening to Andy and I, but I'll take it. Hey, man, we were averaging like 1,300 downloads on the podcast, so hush.
What in the world?
And another, I'm going to call that a pooch kick, but not really. So now the return, and that is not Bobo. I cannot see a number,
12,
but he's got a seam across the 40, 45. Going to get out to midfield. There's a flag on the field.
Driven into the sideline.
Taken down at the 48-yard line.
It's fielded by number 12.
That is Arian Cooney, a North Little Rock High School product.
Moves pretty well.
Cooney with a nice return there.
The kicker helped him out.
So 1st and 10 Punishers from the 48-yard line. Great field position to start the second half.
See if he can do something with it this time.
I'm guessing that flag on the field was an accident. Must have fell out of his pocket.
Semi-pro.
You know, if they really want to be cool, they'd use different colored flags in this.
Purple.
Like, why you got to be the same? I mean, the Gladiators get to wear different jerseys.
Yeah. On the same team.
Yeah.
Like this guy down here that's hanging out down here at corner.
Hey, I
think
saw
he's
on the
got half camo pants on.
I saw on the Facebook comments that my buddy Darius Robinson's watching. We miss you, Darius. And that's going to be handoff on the jet sweep, and a hold is going to be called on the big man inside as he tackled the defensive tackle and then sat on him for a while. So
30 is a bit amped up.
number 30, I don't even have a 30.
Well, that's what that guy's jersey says.
Well,
Told you.
that's who they handed it to, but I don't have a 30. I got, yeah, that's a hold, I'm pretty certain.
Yeah.
It was a pretty easy call.
Holding, what's that?
So they'll back this one up. And it'll be 1st down and 20 now for the Punishers. So doing some stat padding here. They just want an extra 10. So 1st and 20, 14:30 to go here as we've just gotten underway in the second half here from War Memorial Stadium. I want to thank the folks at War Memorial Stadium for their hospitality and allowing us to broadcast and host this game. Cooper will hand this one off up the middle. The new numbers, look at the speed, a lot quicker out of the backfield. And he's still rolling as the pile's moving across midfield with the push. Look at this, the Bush push in the middle of the field all the way out to midfield.
13-yard game.
Wow.
Teamwork.
You got to wonder, was his legs even on the ground during all that, or he was just being
Now,
carried
do you
across
give him
midfield?
the 13 yards, or is that like the whole O-line?
No, you dang straight. He gets the 13. So I don't have. I'm not sure if that's.
It's 30.
Is it 30?
I promise you. It's
Okay.
30.
Well, I don't have a 30. So don't know, but he just came out and back into the
Why
game.
would you take him out?
Nope, Cooper's going to be alone in the backfield now. So a nice change of pace for the Punishers to open the second half.
Maybe they dressed him at halftime.
And now Cooper, quick throw outside, looking for Kellebrew. Kellebrew's got it, breaks the tackle. Kellebrew across the 40, inside the 40, and hit again, and he'll be taken down, but a first down for the Gladiator, for the Punishers.
We have an injured Gladiator. Now I'm entertained.
See if we can get some rhythm going offensively here in this second half between these teams.
I agree with Andy.
30 a little too hype.
He was a bit overzealous there.
So 1st down Punishers as Kellebrew makes his presence felt. That's a name we've been waiting to call tonight. Cooper just hadn't been able to get to him.
Well, he's running for his life at about a half a second, it looks like, every time. They are blitzing whenever they want to.
Well, that ball skips into the receiver, incomplete. That'll be 2nd down and 10. So again, we appreciate you guys joining us. Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. That way you won't miss us in the future if we have more Arkansas Punisher games. And make sure you are also subscribed or you like our Natural State Sports Facebook page if that's how you're watching, and share the stream as well. As again, we appreciate everybody joining us. Hit that like button. That helps us out as well in that little weird nerd term of analytics. And that definitely helps us out.
Yes.
So Cooper, empty backfield here as he rolls to his right. Cooper, he's got a man underneath him, but he's going to go deep. Got a man wide open. Backside of the end zones. Touchdown, Punishers.
12.
That is Arion Cooney.
38-yard touchdown.
North Little Rock High School product, and a 38-yard touchdown pass.
That was a beautiful pass.
Absolutely.
Even
Wow.
better catch.
As a safety, I think safety bit up maybe on the underneath route.
I think he
And that left Cooney wide open in the
that
corner
safety
for the
missed his
touchdown.
assignment is what just happened.
Great play there. And now for the extra point, I believe that's Buford.
Well, who else would it be kicking the ball, Steve?
Well, you know, last time I was here, they had a couple guys kicking, but Buford seems to be the guy. that's I didn't think Buford was left-footed.
I was wondering about that.
A moment. Now we're ready.
It's like, get on the other side, man. I can't kick with that foot.
So let's see if they get this off. 2 seconds, 1 second. Do get it off. He couldn't get it down, though. He just has to rugby style it into the line, and that'll be no good. As the snap was low.
Well, then.
That is no good. So 13-0 here as we open the second half with a quick score. 13-0 Punishers lead as we get ready to see the Gladiators on offense for the first time in the second half.
Steve, are you entertained?
I am entertained now. I've been entertained the whole game. What am I talking about? It's been fun. I mean, look, let's be real. It's not the cleanest and the great, but it's developmental football. These guys are trying to continue to live out that dream of maybe one day playing a little higher level than this. And so it's good to see these guys out here getting an opportunity, just for the fun and the heck of it to be out there and play. So
football doesn't have a D-League, unfortunately.
Yeah, no. This is it.
This is
I
it.
mean,
this is where it's at.
You've seen plenty of tries at it. You've had the XFL. You've had whatever that league that was supposed to come out last year.
A couple people go pro out of the one that they had.
Yeah. So
yeah, I think the XFL had a couple.
You don't have a lot of opportunities, and so it's nice to see, this kind of league out here where these guys can, if nothing else, look, I'm fat and white and lazy, and I played a lot of baseball in my time, but I love me some co-ed softball. That's about as competitive as I get. And so, hey, whatever you can do to get out and active and play. What? I'm unathletic. What can I say, man? So Buford to kick. And, a little pooch kick. That ball's going to fall in a funky spot at the 30. Rolls off his helmet, and now it's on the ground and picked up by the Gladiators, and now late. I'm not sure what that's going to be for. Oop.
Get it? Why do we not have that on camera? 81 is going to it.
Oh, man.
I'm trying to get over there with the cheerleaders. He needs some pom-poms.
Good to see Darius back in the comments, and enjoyed getting to watch Darius play in that first preseason game out here I got to see. All right, so I missed what the actual penalty call was here, but Jonesboro is going to get great field position out of it as this is going to be – ball's going to be set at the 48-yard line.
Well, we've had 2 possessions.
Uh-oh, y'all look out. Annie's boyfriend's in the game. It's time. She's ready.
Which one's he?
All right.
Different quarterback.
That is a new quarterback into the game.
And neither one of them went anywhere.
It's still moving. This pile's still moving. No whistle. You got to blow the whistle at some point here, right? There we go.
Thank you.
As they do, as they'll push this ahead to midfield. Cody, we appreciate that. He says, honestly, if we get to play the Punishers, I'll have no other way than us commentating. So we'll take it.
Sweet. Appreciate that, bud.
So Annie excited that her boyfriend's in the game.
That's the biggest Spartan helmet.
No, Andy's boyfriend is not playing.
Mine's on the sideline.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Where have we gone off the rails? All right, so.
I don't know, but I just saw the largest Gladiator helmet I've ever seen in my entire life when that guy turned around.
Could somebody give me a number on the quarterback? This
7.
one's faked. Now trying to find his way up and back to midfield and thrown
Simplex
down.
City. He's not as sturdily built, if that's even a word, as the first half quarterback.
Not at all.
No.
But maybe that's a.
What's the guy call him? Pat Mahomes? What was it?
Fat Mahomes.
Fat Mahomes.
It's what he's. Hey, it's in the comments. I'm just reading comments.
Baby Jared Lorenzen.
The hefty lefty. I miss Jared Lorenzen, man.
He passed away.
I know he did. It's so
the
sad.
Pillsbury throw boy.
Yes. I miss the hefty lefty. If that is 7, that's a BJ out, but that actually looks like James back in the game.
Back in the game.
With 2 running backs on either side of him here on 3rd down and 7. And James looking, he'll flip this one over to the running back outside, stood him up 2, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, what are we doing? I bet we're not punting.
Tell you, if you like the sound of sirens, this is your place.
Yes.
Man.
Yes.
And nonstop. I'm just waiting for the helicopters
right down the
to start
road.
landing.
I've seen like 4 of them already. I didn't get to ride in one of those. I had to ride one of them bumpy rascals right there.
So 4th down, 5 to go with 10 minutes to go in our 3rd. James back in at quarterback. Reeves and another beside him. Now he wants to throw it. Nobody over the middle. Now ball's knocked out. Fumble. And big man picks it up. And that's going to be a turnover on time. I'm sorry that I talked over you on that one. I'll never do it again. It was terrible. You were on a roll, and I screwed it up. I'm sorry, Andy.
It's okay. I mess yours up a lot on purpose sometimes. Right up, Steve.
So that'll turn it over, and it'll go back to the Punishers. And this Punisher defense just continues to lay it on this Jonesboro offense that has been
punishing them
inept, to say the least.
Hey, I still like the soccer kick backwards out of bounds there. That's probably my favorite. That's the first time I've ever seen anybody other than a punter do that.
Oh, gosh. It's pretty good. Pretty good, Cody. I like it. I think you're probably right.
Actually, you probably got a lighter lit up to them and letting the droplets hit the dirt. Bud.
Are we talking Crayola brand? I mean, what we got, or is it the
them Dollar General crayons?
Dang,
bud.
Them got real lead in them. So, all right.
Offsides.
I think that was a false start all day long. Or is it offsides? He's going to throw it. Just throw it up on a free play, and it's dropped at the 5.
And that's why you play defense. Hey, pass ball.
So that should be 5 free here.
Free
Punishers.
Freebie.
Looking for the call here.
2 out.
And they're contemplating the call here.
The hats are on.
The beer hats are on in Fayetteville.
I bought one when we were up there last time.
And actually, it's going to be an illegal formation on the Punishers, so it's a good thing that wasn't intercepted. So 5-yard penalty, and it'll be 1st down and 15 as Andy's reminding me. My dude, Christian Franklin's up with the bases loaded right now.
Yard work right here. Yard
Need
work.
something big out of 2-5.
Clean it up, Frank. CF13. I don't know where that comes from either. Whatever.
All right, so Cooper in the backfield here. I mean, it's Avian he gets it off to. Now looking to try to get the corner. He'll cross midfield. Now back inside and taken down at the 47. No, he's still up.
Not down.
Still breaking tackles to the 47, 46. I think we're going to
knock the helmet off, knocked the punter
and now
down.
late throwdown in the sideline. Now we're going to get some pushing and shoving. Helmet. No, you leave your helmet on for fights.
That's a penalty.
He's on the sidelines. Does it still count?
He came off the field.
Who takes a helmet off in a football fight?
I don't know, but I'm swinging it like Kyle Turley. There's some laundry on the field.
Yeah, I think we had a hold towards the end of that maybe
He was on defense.
on the Punishers, but I'm not sure.
Me neither. These penalties are kind of screwy.
So let's see what this call is going to be.
2-1.
So what was about a pretty good gain there. Would have been a gain of 7. Let's see what happens with the play.
Maybe even 8. Because the way I see it, this side judge is on the 42. The other one's on the 43.
So face mask on the Gladiators. That'll be a 15-yard penalty and a first down for the Punishers. Any strikeout?
Yep.
So 15 yards tacked on to the end of the run. So that's going to make it 23 all in told and a first down for the Punishers.
Fire Matt Hobbs.
So first down and 10 now from the 28-yard line. As the Punishers are huddling at the 48-yard line. It'll be a long run to the line of scrimmage, boys. Now the linemen,
18 seconds to get there.
all the linemen turn around and went, oh, my goodness, we got to go that far.
We'll be out of breath by the time we get there. We can't even run a play.
Dude, they had like 17 people in the huddle. Did you see that? Like 3 guys just ran off the field out of the huddle. I don't think that's allowed. 3 seconds. Now they're going to have to waste a timeout here as Cooper.
That was poetry in motion there.
Cooper turns and calls the timeout. I looked up and all I saw was the coach and 3 guys running to the sidelines from the huddle. Like, I don't think that's allowed, but I don't know, maybe in the XFL rules it is. All right.
You only get 1 power bomb per half. It's part of the XFL.
Okay, I got you. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's why you messed up that.
That makes more sense. There's other semi-pro news. All right. So as we come out of the timeout here, Punishers, thanks to a 15-yard penalty, have moved themselves inside the 30-yard line. Now Cooper.
We've seen a lot of people from Jonesboro play ball this year of different types.
We have. Yeah,
Marco
we have.
Avant being one of them.
Now Alvian, low snap. He's going to get this, or Cooper gets this and out to Alvian. Now looking, trying to get the corner. Met at the 30 and a big hit.
Did not get there.
And that'll be a 2-yard loss, and it'll be second down and 12. He did not pick up a couple of yards. He went backwards a couple of yards.
He misspoke.
I do love the fact that in semi-pro football, your offensive coordinator can literally come out to the huddle. Like, I thought that was just a preseason thing when I saw them first play, but now I'm seeing it like every time. It's kind of interesting.
Is that the guy in the red?
No, actually, the offensive coordinator is the guy to his left at the 40-yard line.
Oh, in the khakis.
Yes.
Looking like Jake from State Farm from the waist down.
Yes.
Gotcha. He had the red shirt on, you know.
And so
Run
now
this play. We'll draw it up on a crayon.
Cooper rolling to his left. He's going to square himself up, now looking again, and he's going to be thrown down on a big loss all the way back at the 44-yard line. Cooper thought we'd already changed quarters and we're going the other way.
I bet that wasn't the play the offensive coordinator had in mind.
Yeah, I would hope not. So that's going to bring up third and half the football field here. Now they want to huddle because that's going to make a difference. a long way.
Third and a mile.
Yeah.
It's 18 yards.
Third and 24.
44.
25. That was 26. Third and 26.
26 yards.
Yeah. So third down, 26. Clock running down. They're not going to have a lot of time to get this play off. 10 seconds on the play clock.
Plenty of time. Semi-pro.
Not when
They
your
got
wide
this.
receiver is just now coming off the sideline. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and they do get it off. Almost called the timeout. Now Cooper looking. He's being chased. Now running across the 45, across midfield. He's going to take off. Now he's got room. 35. Knocked the ball out from behind at the end of the play, but it goes out of bounds, and he'll be out at the 32-yard line.
He got a lot of that back.
So Cooper may actually make this manageable for a field goal attempt.
If he doesn't get blocked.
And they will, as Buford will come out to kick.
That was filthy.
That is right. I totally forgot. Their offensive coordinator does have a mullet.
You're the man. My voice is terrible.
Take a drink of water.
I need one.
Now Buford, this is going to be another long kick. This one's going to be 49 yards. The last one from 48 was blocked. So we'll see if they can get this one off the ground. Well, snap's good. Kicked up, and that's going to come up short and going to be returnable from the back line of the end zone. Bringing it back across the 5. Now the 10. Looking for a block. Got it. 20, 25, 30. He may go. Got another block. 40. Now cuts it back inside at the 48 and taken down at the 47, 48-yard line. And that almost makes you wish you would have went for it.
It's not what they had in mind with that one.
Thought we were going back to Auburn.
I did too. What's the guy's name? Nick? What?
So first and 10 Gladiators here. Still 5:52 to go in our third. A lot of time to play here as we still got a whole nother quarter to go.
I think we got an injured Gladiator over here coming off the side.
His feelings are hurt.
His
It's okay. He'll be
shoulder
all right.
Him's mad.
So now
The camera has been left. Chad is on the move down there.
he's just getting set. All right, so now James, he throws this one sidearm to the corner, and the closest guy was a Punisher, about 2 yards out of bounds.
19.
I don't have a 19 on this one.
Oh, he's got 19 on his jersey.
Yep. Let me jump over here. That is Ty Johnson, defensive back from Jackson State University.
Go Dion.
That's right. Boy, Dion came out awful upset the other day.
Somebody stole his wallet.
No, that's a different story.
Oh.
He's
Snowflake syndrome.
We'll talk about that on the podcast this week. How about that? You want to hear that story?
You'll have to learn me.
Make sure you listen to the podcast this week. Should be out by Friday. High on the Hogs.
High on the Hogs. Will, shut up.
James, he'll drop. Now looking, a little sidearm throw. Maybe picked it. Oh, that was 6. And he knew it, but he dropped it. Oh, man.
0.
That was Daryl Miller. That's 2 that Miller's dropped in this game. As Miller saw 6 and just couldn't hold on to it. Kylan Tate. I do appreciate the help there, Colton. Part of the issue is y'all's numbers are extremely hard to read, but the other issue is we are like
Without
a million
eyes.
miles up in the sky with no eyes.
No long eyes. This is not ASU Stadium. Centennial Field.
Oh, man.
I think.
Hey, it's a nice facility.
Oh,
I'll
it's
give 'em
very
that.
nice.
It's a beautiful
This
facility.
is Whittle.
It's little brother. So
Case in point.
third down and 10 here for the Gladiators.
Y'all should punt on third down.
They don't even punt fourth.
Fifth. Fifth down, they'll
James
punt.
looking, throwing to the left side. He throws to the Punisher. That was a punt. I mean, that was as good as a punt. Intercepted at the
upfield.
20.
Get
Now breaks the
upfield.
tackle and going to be
Out of bounds.
ruled out of bounds at the 22-yard line.
Uh-oh. Turnover bat. Here it comes. Celebration in the end zone.
That one intercepted by my guy, Rakeem Leverett.
What are we doing?
We got the celebration going, and
What are we doing? What was that?
That was their celebration, man. That was
Splash.
good stuff. I like it. No,
No,
we're not
we're
kidding
not
you.
kidding
It
you.
really happened. So
See, what happened was is you threw it to the player with the wrong jersey color on. I know y'all try to mix it up down there.
just
but,
going for the third down punt, man.
Yeah, third down punt. That's what that was. We don't want this ball. You can take it. That's awesome.
Oh, that was close.
I like having the windows open. They can hear us too, guaranteed.
At times, I mean, Chad could hear me down there at halftime screaming at him. So
Yeah, sound travels up a little better than it does down, though.
yeah, I love it.
What?
I'm watching the replay over
Was
here.
it that good?
No, it was something. I don't know what all it was.
Splash.
They'll hand this one up off the middle, and it just met in the backfield.
Hello.
Is
You ain't got up yet.
now, I mean, if I lost 6 yards, my feelings for a
Coach
minute.
might ask him, who are you? I'm Batman.
I think that was Alvin on the carry. I can't tell. Kind of far away.
No. Give it back to 30. He did well.
Please. I liked watching 30.
We don't even know who he is. We just know a number.
Yeah, we got nothing.
I don't know why he's not in the – why? Where's he at?
5 minutes to go. He had a special package the first 2 plays of the second half. Now he's done.
Yep.
They only gave us the starters. They didn't give us the whole roster.
Well, I have the whole roster for the Punishers.
74 miles long.
Yeah. So it's second down, 17 here with 4:45 to go. Cooper rolling to his left. Now looking, he's going to square up. It's a tough place to throw from. Throwing from the 6. Oh, boy, threw it right at him. Intercepted by the Gladiators. Thrown out of bounds at the 15.
Flag on the play.
Passes intercepted by number 52, Sammy Benson.
Benson with the interception. Don't often see a 52 number picking a ball off that deep down, but let's wait and see what the flag is. As of right now, it's Gladiator ball at the 15-yard line. And Punishers are coming off the field, and this looks like there's an ineligible man downfield, so the interception counts, and it'll be 1st and 10 Gladiators at the 15-yard line after the interception. Now we will see if the Gladiators can do anything with this field position. Sammy Benson was the man on the interception there. And a big pick for the Gladiators, and now a huge opportunity. It was a very ill-advised throw by Cooper. Got himself into a tough spot and just chunked it up there and did not see Benson, who had dropped back into coverage.
This is a very good play by the linebacker for sure.
So 4-13 to nothing, and by far the best field position of the day, and now a flag.
They still got 3 seconds for
It's
that.
going to be a substitution infraction, so back them up 5. So now it'll be 1st and 15 from the 20.
Had to speak about field position, didn't you?
Well, they still got good field position unless they do that 6 more times.
I mean, they're in the red zone, or were, until that ball kind of creeped on the other side of the line.
All right, so we'll try this again.
Punishers didn't want to play with the ball either. Hot potato. Like, no, you take it. Shaving point.
Now up the middle. Oh, what a hit in the hole.
Hello.
Boy, he got met. Oh, I think he got a – whoo, I think he took the Punisher took the punishment there. He was wobbly getting back up.
Yeah, his bill wrong.
Side of ball carrier. Picks up a couple of yards.
Hey, Colton, you're running again. They just said you carried that one as well. So that was, we know that was Reeves. I guess
Ran from the couch to the refrigerator. And back. That's what he
Al
just
throws
did.
this one underneath, caught and thrown down immediately. Is the receiver, and I'm looking for a number. Can't see it. Can you see that number?
13 passes complete to number 23.
That helps.
23.
Travis Neal.
By number 0, Darryl Miller.
Miller on the tackle.
3rd and 11.
I can't see any of the numbers on the back of those Gladiator jerseys. Punishers are easy.
I'm pretty impressed with their spotter down there in the PA booth who's been able to see that.
He's got long eyes. He can cheat. Yoy.
All right, so 3:26 to go. 3rd down and 11 here for the Gladiators. James, he'll take the snap. Now he looks to throw deep. Nothing there. Cuts it up front. Got a man behind him. He's going to be hit. Breaks a tackle somehow. I don't know.
What? He squirted through there like it was the thin man.
I was about to say, for a big man, he gets small.
Did they bounce off? Hide behind the shoulder like Floyd Mayweather.
And we got an injury timeout. I think
Cramp.
somebody's cramping.
Got a cramp.
Where's the Midol?
Let's hear it works.
It does, dude. If you ever have a bad headache, it's the greatest medicine ever. I'm telling you. We don't want to know about your cramps, Will. I'm sure. So.
I said the school has nice halls.
All right, so what's the conversation now?
Talking about cramps and not having enough Gatorade or potassium.
Cody, he lost his crayons. All right, so now we're ready, I think, maybe. 2:55 to go in the third. 4th down and 12.
Plays might be written in Sanskrit.
They
You
went
never know.
exactly -2 yards on this drive, in which they had great field position to start.
Oh, this is great.
Now this is a different quarterback. He's going to take
He
off and
gone.
run up the middle across, and he slipped and fell, and he's short. He was down at the 10. How are they not blowing it down at the 10? They ended up giving him to the 8, but it doesn't matter as that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Tore an ACL halfway through that run.
Yeah. Not so sure about that one,
Hit the ball a mile.
Punisher first down.
but it'll be a Punisher first down after the turnover on downs. That's again the Gladiators with fantastic field position, but do absolutely nothing with it.
Yep. I feel that way, Louis. Throw your helmet.
Ought to be a great conversation on the van ride home. So Cooper with Alvin beside him. 4 wide receivers split out for the Punishers. Now they'll move Alvin to his left side. I believe that's Alvin. I'm
You look a little bigger.
not certain.
Never mind.
Now it's Cooper. Quick
Quick throw.
right side on the wide receiver screen. Just run forward. You got room. Steady. Says he doesn't need blockers. Goes
I
outside.
think that guy died in the end zone.
How?
I don't know. He flew back there. I saw him get airborne.
Now he takes
He's
his
injured.
helmet off and he's done. He said, I'm done for the night.
What had happened was I fell. Somebody called life alert.
So that pass was complete to Cooney, who's got the touchdown. And let's see what this injury is.
Pride. He injured his pride.
I totally missed it. I'm going to see
He
if,
flew through the back of the end zone. That's all he got to
see
get
if it
airborne.
shows up on our.
He tumbled.
Oh, he may have hurt. It's one of those non-contact type injuries. Let's hope that's nothing serious to a knee. He didn't get hit. He went up to try to deflect the pass and missed it. And I think it's just one of those deals where maybe hyperextended a knee on the way to the ground. Let's hope that that's all it is.
He tumbled kind of awkwardly. I kind of caught it out of the corner of my eye. I was watching the rest of it. But you got a good view, that's for sure. Just,
Do we have another shortstop?
Will, I'm going to punch you in the knee.
Hey, my fault.
So as we await
He's
breaking action here, 13-0, and Punishers lead. Gladiators have had 0 offensive production in this game other than one big pass, but did nothing after that. So
They're practicing down here on the sideline.
they had an opportunity early or late in the first half, right before halftime, to try to score and threw an interception at the goal line. And then had an opportunity after the interception by the defense for the Gladiators on their last possession and proceeded to go -2 yards before the scramble on 4th down that got down to the 8. So 7 yards out of that drive. They are definitely doing some structural test on the knee of a player who's down in the end zone for the Gladiators. So
It'll buff out. You got it.
let's hope it's nothing serious. Again, thanks to everybody who's watching the. Make sure you guys share the stream. Let the folks know where to find Arkansas Punisher football. As we still got there's 17 minutes and 16 seconds, and no, he is not trying to put any weight on that right leg.
Yeah, he's all right.
Maybe now.
You got both feet on the ground.
Yeah. Well, let's hope this
Got a
is
little
nothing
help.
serious.
He ain't on his own power, that's for sure. Teamwork.
They'll get him
Go
off
back
the
to-
field here and try to get a number here in just a second.
He's on the sideline. He's okay now.
All right, so 2:16 to go in the third. 2nd down and 5 here after the 5-yard pickup on the pass play to Cooney. We got to reset the play
That
clock.
was easy.
I ain't even tried to.
Good luck.
We got you there, Will. So 2:10 to go as now we're ready. Cooper and Alvin in the backfield with 4 wide trips to the left here for the Punishers.
And he goes one-on-one.
Going deep into double coverage and push off. Got away with it, and he dropped it. Oh, that'd have been
Had it.
huge.
Safety got him.
Number 4 pass was intended for number 5, Bobo Smith Jr., but it was incomplete.
Looking for Bobo Smith Jr., and he had him, just couldn't bring it down. A good play by the safety over the top to dislodge the ball, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and 5. Don't hate the idea, though, there, Andy. I mean,
No.
you're in good position. 2nd down and 5, up 13 to nothing. Take a
One-on-one.
shot, yeah. Safety just did a good job getting back over the top.
Ball was there, that's for sure.
Cooper and
Swap
Alvin.
quarterback. Cooper's out.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he just come off field.
I thought that was a 4. I don't know who that is
7.
now. Back to 7.
I think
If that is who that is, I would assume we'll see some scrambling here.
it looks a little more sturdily built.
That's Ingram. He will throw. Screen to
Fire
Parks.
that one.
Parks got room. If he can get across the 20, he's got the 1st down and more. Out to the 24, and that'll be a 1st down for Jonathan Parks, the wide receiver out of Arizona Christian University.
17, Jonathan Parks, as he was tackled by
Park.
You know, you get into this stuff and you hear all kinds of random names for colleges.
Right.
I didn't even know that was a school, man.
first down.
Yeah, I keep kind of catching myself looking through a few of these. And you got Grambling, Arkansas Baptist, UAPB.
Michael Dyer.
So still in the quarterback is Ingram. Now Ingram, he wants to run. Ingram makes a nice move around the 25, the 30,
that's Cooper.
35. Is that Cooper? You're right.
He's back
Sorry.
in.
Cooper back in the game. Thank you.
He moves well when his hip's not pointed.
And we got fire trucks and ambulances all over the place.
It's down there at Fair Park, Markham.
Yep. Coming behind us. And there's the helicopter. We got it all now, fellas.
We'll get those two. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Let it get a little later.
So 45 seconds here as now the Punishers are not trying to move too quickly here in the second half. As the defense has definitely kept this well in hand. Now Cooper handed off to Alvin. Big room on the draw.
No.
40 and a nice tackle. No, an open field as Parks is going to get
I
called
don't
for
get
the
it.
illegal block of some sort here.
Instead of running straight
Ooh.
up the middle, you wanted to move to the outside of the field.
Our linesman is playing bouncer right now as he's getting a gladiator back from making a bad
I
decision.
bet he don't move that one.
No.
That's like a roadblock.
So it's going to be a block in the back on the Punishers, and so that'll cost them 10 yards from the spot. So instead of 2nd down and 5,
Pick up your laundry, sir.
we're going to see this get backed up, and it'll be 1st and 14, 13,
Yeah,
14.
sounds good to me too.
So 1st down and 14.
About to end the third quarter here, Steve-O.
We'll see if the Punishers even want to run a play. They don't have to. It's about a 2-second difference. Let's see if they run it. I'd at least run it let's run it now. And maybe they will. Cooper's 4 seconds. They will. They'll snap it. Hands another draw up the middle to Alvin. Alvin got room this time to the right. Alvin across midfield. 45. That's
Alvin.
Tisdale. Sorry, not Alvin.
Tisdale is doing well.
Tisdale still moving as he's inside the 40 and taken down finally at the 39-yard line.
Impressive big run.
As Tisdale picks up big yardage on that one, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. So as we head to the fourth, the Punishers lead 13-0. Pizza, home of the best thin crust pizzas in Central Arkansas. And it's not just pizza. Come see us for Wing Mondays with 89-cent wings and $10 pitchers, $2 Tuesdays, $2 off a 14-inch pizza and $2 draft beer, Wacky Wine Wednesdays, a half off your bottle of wine, and daily lunch specials Monday through Friday. Come see us at one of our 3 Central Arkansas locations, 9709 Maumelle Boulevard in Maumelle, 4830 North Hills Boulevard in North Little Rock, or 10912 Colonel Glenn Road in Little Rock. Order online at www.ampiepizza.com.
Well then.
All right, so we're ready for the fourth quarter here from War Memorial Stadium in Little Rock as the Punishers start the fourth quarter with a 1st and 10, and we'll see if they keep trying to run these draw plays because they are parting the Red Sea with them.
That's what I'd go to. Hey, do that same play you did last time, but now we got a different quarterback again.
And you got an empty set here, so 5 wide for the Punishers, and maybe we'll see quarterback draw.
Is that Ingram again?
Can't tell.
Yeah,
Now
that looked
motion
like Cooper.
man.
He's bigger.
And he'll fake it looking to
Yes,
throw.
Cooper.
Now looking to roll to his right. Cooper gets this one up to 30, and no.
Hey, he's back. Hey, good slide.
Throw was a little high, and so that one's incomplete. And we got another injury, and that's another Gladiator, I believe, that's down, and it is. The Gladiator down for, see, at the 20-yard line.
Well then.
So let's see what this is. So another tough one for the Gladiators. This may be in the realm of another cramp, though. I missed what happened. Again, it looked like another one of those non-contact things. He was nowhere near the play. And I don't remember seeing a Punisher anywhere near him over there either.
Scared him.
Scared him?
Yeah,
Think he was scared? Maybe so.
Scared him, hurt a knee.
And now they'll help him up and get him off the field here as, boy. And I need a mass casualty unit on the Jonesboro sideline before this one's over.
They're going to run out of people.
Well, we know they don't have any more jerseys. Guess they could share uniforms the rest of the way.
Here, where mine? It's too big, so.
All right. So 2nd down and 10, 14:52 to go in this one.
Paul Crew to Cheeseburger Eddie coming up.
Cooper and Alvin, or is that Tisdale? I think that's Tisdale in the backfield.
Tisdale's been a better running back than Alvin today, in my opinion. So.
Absolutely. So Cooper wanted the quick throw, and then he was kind of off base, and that one's short and incomplete. He wanted Parks. So 3rd and 10. As the action has slowed considerably here in the fourth.
Giant tuxedo running off the field.
Goodness gracious.
He's like that guy from Nettleton.
Oh, that dude was something now.
You sure he didn't play in for
He was a big kid.
He was a big man.
I'm pretty sure that kid was a sophomore on top of that.
Good Lord. Wow.
And now as we wait, snap, they fake the blitz here. Now they'll hand this one up the middle, and that is
23.
I'm not sure who that is. 23 is Joseph Harris, another Pine Bluff native.
I think it's 23.
Why do I have muted?
It's out there. Told you.
So short gain here. It's going to bring up a 4th down and about 5 for the Punishers. And kind of in no man's land here. Your last field goal from about this distance came up about 3 yards shy. Was returned almost 58 yards.
Back at the goal line coming out.
The Punishers are letting the clock run down here as Cooper gets the snap. He wants the screen pass, and ready for it is the Gladiators as he is punished on that one. Harris on the reception, but he goes backwards, and that's going to be a turnover on down for the Punishers, and the Gladiators will get another opportunity. Again, it's just 13-0, so plenty of opportunities here for the Gladiators to get back in this thing. They're far from out of it. A touchdown here, and you're a touchdown away from winning this thing. So we'll see if they can find some offense. Hopefully they got a new box of crayons.
The GM is taking his sweet time getting off the field. He's just strolling on over there, talking to the team. Who am I going to sign next week?
First down, Gladiators.
So first down for the Gladiators at the 40-yard line. I haven't seen him.
Me neither. Heard about him. Hadn't seen him.
So they're going to get this off. 10 seconds on the play clock, and they're not. I don't think they realize it, and you don't want to waste the timeout. Now they do as they hustle, but I don't think they're going to get this off. 2, 1. They just do get the snap off as James rolls to his right. Throws this one. Oh, and boy, there was a mix-up between him and his receiver. I think that's going to be a formation penalty. I don't think they were set trying to get that snapped, and so that'll be a 5-yard penalty against the Gladiators.
74's wife is on the sideline.
Now somebody's wife is telling them to get their head in the game over there.
74's daughter. Her son. Sorry.
Maybe
74's kid.
5 in the backfield, 5 yards, repeat, first down. That's where you need the beeping sound.
So they'll back this one up to the 35. Yes. First down and 15. Will, I'm sure you could find that. Sound stripe, buddy. It's in there. Or that.
Why did you get it before?
Because he just thought about it.
God.
I don't see you doing any prep for these games.
I don't know how. I don't even know how to turn on a computer.
Google. All right, so 13:38 to go. First and 15 here for the Gladiators. And this is going to be a free play as the entire defensive line was offsides. Ball is ripped out. Big man's going to pick it up. He's going to rumble, bumble, stumble to the end zone for a non-counting touchdown, as that won't count, as the entire defense was offsides on the play.
We're going to get a celebration, by golly.
Oh, did you see the dude take a tumble? And I like how he's just sitting there like he meant to do it.
Yes, he took
beautiful. I'm just sitting. This is what I meant to do.
We saw you, buddy. We got you.
We got you, pink shorts. We got you. Yeah, just lay there. You're cool. Just chill.
True.
Just chill.
Please say we get that on
I really hope Kristen's got that on camera.
We're about to see.
Oh, that's beautiful. Watch it. Here we go. Oh, look out. How did he even go down? What happened here?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Please stay. Please stay.
Boop, bloop, boop. I think he meant to sit down. It was a bit of a stumble down, but all right. So, that was great. Goodness gracious. All right, so all that entertainment for nothing other than your entertainment.
Hey,
and
still a good call.
I'm counting it. I will be pulling that one. Mark the tape. All right, so let's do this again. Now it's back to 1st and 10. We're just bouncing back and forth. Now we got happening. All right, so James is ready. Reeves beside him. James fakes it. Now looking, throwing deep to literally no one but a Punisher, and it's dropped. Should have been intercepted. No clue who he was throwing that ball to. I don't think the receiver even knew who he was throwing to.
You need to keep doing them, and you might need to do some catch drills. Next time that wouldn't happen. Come on.
Jordan, we appreciate you doing this. Is actually semi-professional football. This is not college. This is semi-pro football. Oh, man.
That would be a blast.
Arena would be so much fun.
Come back, Twisters, please.
They tried to, actually, but they weren't going to do it as arena style. Yeah, COVID knocked them out, but they were going to do something similar to this. But I think they were going to play it on like an arena-style field. It was still going to be the little field, but outdoors. Yeah, it was going to be kind of a neat concept. I would have loved to watch it or commentate it.
That field is not wide either.
No. All right, so 2nd and 10 here as the Gladiators get a break after the dropped interception. I think that's about the 12th drop pick of the game. Try to run the draw up the middle, and this is going to get them maybe a yard as, again, tackling is secondary in this game. We can hold on to people, but apparently we don't throw them to the ground anymore.
No, we're just hoping for a stoppage and play. Hey, when you see the whole jersey, it's got a Gladiator helmet on the back, too.
How about that?
It's the first
It
time
sure
I've seen
does.
the whole jersey.
Yeah. All right, so 3rd and 8 here, 12:50 to go. And once again, Gladiators get good field position, get a great opportunity, and so far they've moved the ball exactly 2 yards.
Still a tuxedo from the front, though.
Yes. All right.
So fun.
Cal just keeps getting kicked down the field, too.
You can't unsee the tuxedo.
No, you can't. James and Reeves in the backfield. James, he'll take the snap. He looks, pressure coming off the corner. He's going to get away from that. Now he looks to run. Now trying to get outside to the 45, and he'll go out of bounds there. And that's going to bring up a 4th and about 4.5. And we will see what the Gladiators want to do now. Obviously, got to go for it here. Well, if you had a punt team, I mean, it may not be the worst idea to try to maybe play the field position game here. I mean, you haven't been able to move the ball.
Yeah, but if you get a turnover down there on that end of the field, you might be able to move it a few yards.
Well, we saw how that worked out last time, too.
It didn't work either.
They went 8 yards from the 15.
Punisher's defense is not
turned
bad.
it over.
Or is it the Gladiator offense?
I think a lot of this Punisher defense is good.
I mean, they are undefeated.
James, and now this was odd. Is that offside?
Oh,
boy. That looked like it was going to be. Oh, ball's out. And the Punishers recover it, but now we got to wait and see if that was offsides. And they're going to call offsides. Why did they let the play continue? Why didn't they blow a whistle?
Offsides is a freebie.
But you had, I guess.
Start is dead ball. A host of Punishers.
One of which wants help up, but no one wants to give it to him. Now they'll give him help up. All right, so offsides, and that's going to be enough for a first down for the Gladiators. So they finally get a first down in the second half thanks to a penalty by the Punishers.
If you notice how this line judge throws his flag, he just kind of dribbles out there. He doesn't fling it up in the air or nothing.
Probably afraid to throw it at somebody's face or something. Or maybe he just likes to play softball.
Dad told me a story one time. He said one of the refs there at the local high school, he had a thing of washers that were tied into his instead of weighted.
Oh, man.
And he threw it one day and it went straight through the mask and hit a kid in the eye.
It's a good way to lose an eye.
Took him out the game.
It's a heck of a way you could lose an eye. We've seen that happen in the NFL, or was that a college game? It was NFL, wasn't it?
NFL.
Yeah.
One of the big linemen got mad. Thought he was going to kill that referee.
So 10:55 now as we're under 11 to go in this one as the Gladiators sort of moving it. They're going to hand this one off up the middle. And Reeves breaks one tackle. Now he's across the 45, down to the 4. Now pushing the pile. And that's going to be another Gladiator first down as he's down to the 38.
Colton running the ball again.
Very nice, impressive run. I like it. As I believe that was Reeves. We know it's not Colton. Colton's our guest commentator on the stream.
On the couch.
Now James fakes it. He wants to go deep. Throwing this one up. Just chucks it up there into coverage and almost brought down, but incomplete and out of the back of the end zones it goes.
I love how DBs celebrate. Yeah. I did that. The ball was thrown overthrown by 10 yards.
It was still me.
I did that. I made him overthrow it by 10 yards.
It's a second down and 10 there after the incompletion. And I tell you, if, maybe the Gladiators will use this as film study on our stream, but they're going to look at that and see the play they had right over the middle on that and know that they probably could have gained about 30 yards if they'd have just dumped it over the middle. And their tight end streaming or I guess their slot receiver, streaking right up the middle of the field wide open.
I haven't seen anybody throw anything over the middle yet.
They've been throwing it deep or short pass screens. So now, again, this one, now they go over the middle, and it's knocked down at the line of scrimmage.
That might be why.
All right, Romo.
Ocho Simmons.
So 3rd down and 10 here, 10-14 to go.
If you can't get to the quarterback, get your hands up. That's what he did.
Garrett says he'll be back at running back next week.
I don't know if we'll get to watch.
I'm not sure. Where are y'all playing at next week? All right, so Gladiators back to the line of scrimmage. 10-14 to go in this one. And we'll see if they can find some offense here.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Stack set here to the left.
Boy.
And James, he wants to run it. He'll
He
take
gone.
off up the middle across the 35.
He
30's got
gone.
the first down. 25 out of bounds at the 27-yard line. Takes out some cheerleaders, and a
Scrambling.
flag is thrown in, and
We'll give him 15 for taking out the cheerleaders.
get 15 more at the end of this.
Picks up the first down and runs out of bounds. First down Gladiators, but we also have a
22.
flag on the play.
We'll see, but I'm pretty sure you're going to get half
Roughing-
the distance to the goal line.
Roughing
after
the
the end
Palm
of that.
squad, 15 yards.
Hey, look, they all got up, though. Everybody's good.
No more cramps.
Oh, and this actually might be just an unsportsmanlike.
Have offsetting personal foul.
Offsetting unsportsmanlike.
First down.
She's back. Yes. She's back.
He's here.
Oh, remember who I told you about at the first game that I came to? She's there.
Found her.
She was doing some dancing after that. All right. So after all that, it's
No
going to be
cra-
1st and 10, offsetting unsportsmanlike penalties
No
on both
crutches
teams.
needed.
So the play counts will be post-possession play. So here we go. So James looking, rolling to his right, now being pressured. Now he's got to get out to his right. Now he wants to throw. He's going to have to take off, tuck it out of bounds, tackled way out of
Little
bounds.
late on the Bulldog
And
tackle.
surprisingly, no penalty called, but no gain, maybe a yard there for James, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
He is surprisingly nimble for a bigger fella.
He really is. I'm pretty impressed, and
He
he
moves
figures out a way
well.
to get small when he needs
Quickly. I don't know how tall he is, but not very.
to. So 2nd down and 9. There's clock running, 9:15 to go.
Hey, Colton, who's faster, you or your quarterback?
Now James, he'll hand this one up to Reeves. Reeves met in the middle and taken down immediately as he gets no gain. Back to the 21-yard line, and it'll be 3rd down and 9. Right now, Gladiators getting no push up front. Really, their best option has seemingly been the draw or the quarterback scramble for James. Garrett says he's faster.
See where Mike Vick ran a 4.72 at 40 years old?
It's insane. Speed don't go away, though, man.
He said he was slow now.
I mean, that is slow, but and that's going to be a sack from James in the backfield.
Ocho Flemings.
Ocho with that
Guy
sack.
from Pine Bluff.
And so now it's going to be 4th down and about 12.
As we are losing time.
And there's 8 minutes to go here, and now a big opportunity. Think about it. I don't know what the kicking situation is.
Have you seen them punt?
This is
Have
true.
you
I'm
seen
guessing it's not
Have you
great.
seen them kick off?
But if you could have kicked a couple field goals or one earlier when you were down there in the 15-yard
Brucey-
line.
Brucey is the kicker.
Oh, man. All right, so 5 wide here as they run a guy off late. He'll get off the field, and that's going to be a substitution penalty. And so now that'll make it 4th and 17.
Great. Drop the huddle with 12. 4th down.
Punters broke the huddle with 17 earlier. You didn't call that.
That's kind of what I was thinking, but hey.
Tis what it is.
And we got a Punisher going off with a helmet off, not happy about something.
It's Dick Kalen. What's his last name?
And he just, come on now, those helmets ain't cheap, man.
No.
He just chucked that helmet against the wall.
No more.
So now 5 wide again here as the Gladiators need 17.
You sit down over there
for
and
first
think
down.
about what you did.
Snaps this one from the 29.
Uh-oh.
Now rolling is James. Throws it back to the corner. The end zone's going to be intercepted. It might have been better off to let that fall, but you want that pick. Intercepted at the 2. And now you get to go dance. Celebration time here after the turnover. Where's he going? He's running.
Jarvis
Bryce with the pick for the Punishers.
I think 13's still mad at himself.
He did. He took that football and he's going to give it to a fan. Look at him. Look at him. Throw it up to a kid. That's why you come to these games. Bring your kids. They get a souvenir.
And now their team starts on the 2-yard line. We're going to get that 2 points like last time.
Maybe so.
13-2. So you improved a whole bunch. Well,
So 7-11. There's a sponsorship in the 4th.
think you come again.
Never mind. It's going to stop. Oh, man. I can think of one gas station I'm not talking about. So,
Which
here we
one
go.
would that be?
And it's big. It's big and red. All right, so first down and 10 from the 2.
I still don't get it.
Old man mullet. Back. Quick throw to the middle. Oh, he had him, but he couldn't hold on to it. And that might have been a 98-yard touchdown to Kelly Brew. And he knows it. He's mad as he kicks it at his own man's feet.
It's not soccer.
Oh, boy.
I'd run that same
Absolutely.
play again.
Well, Kelly Brew's going to come off the field now. As
Damn.
they may just hand this one off up the middle. But, oh, boy, he had him. That was 6.
That was for sure.
Boy,
He's going to run for.
speed now for days and days. He'd have been gone. They had one man there. And
He was on his horse. I think he saw daylight before he ever did anything. It was like, never mind.
Cooper, I believe that's Alvin next to him. Might be Tisdale. Can't tell from here. It is Tisdale. Fakes it to him. Now
you
Cooper
gotta get
looking
rid
to
of
roll.
it.
Don't step out of bounds. I think he did. How did he not step out of bounds? Throws it up to Parks. Incomplete. I was about to say, I
There's
thought
no
for
way he did.
sure he stepped out of bounds on that back line.
He took 2 steps with his left foot and just never touched the ground.
We'll watch our delayed replay over here, but I am almost certain he was out of bounds.
God.
I don't know. Maybe he didn't step out of bounds. It was awful close. Fortunate for the Gladiators, they didn't get a pass interference call.
Or a safety.
So 3rd and 10. They almost got that 2 points.
Told you. This is what happened last time. Somebody missed an assignment.
So 3rd and 10. I believe that's still Tisdale in there beside Cooper. 15 seconds on the play clock. Got plenty of time here. 6:58 on our game clock. Now Cooper, he'll hand this one to Tisdale. Tisdale going to try to go outside. Tisdale makes a little move across the 5. Still dragging guys to about the 7. That'll give him some room to get a punt away here. So 4th down as Buford will come in to punt. 6:44 to go in this one and counting, and now things get much, much, much more difficult for the Gladiators here. Although, if you could somehow get in there and get a piece of this one, get a block.
Are you not going to go for it?
Kevin Kelly would.
He would.
Why he owns this building. While we got a moment, want to say thanks to our sponsors, American Pie Pizza.
Continue.
The best,
Pizza.
yeah, the best thin crust pizza ever. Some really good stuff. And hey, looky there, delay a game on a kicking play. And doesn't the clock stop? Maybe not. Maybe we're just trying to get this over with. Pretty sure it was supposed to stop there. But
About 8 seconds ago.
so, oh, now they stopped.
Semi-pro. Semi-pro.
Semi-pro scorekeepers. All right.
We're out of practice.
So now a much shorter distance here for the punt. There's Buford. We'll see if they come after. They are. They're trying to get in there and couldn't get it as that's a short kick, but returnable. Nope, won't come up and get it. The ball's going to take a bounce. Now rolling back and gets a good Punisher roll across the 45, and it's going to roll dead at the 47, 46-yard line. So 5:33 to go in this one as the Gladiators will get good field position. They'll start from the 46-yard line of the Punishers, and we'll see if Gladiators can make this interesting and find their way in the end zone. All right. So 5.5 left here. 1st and 10 Gladiators, and see if they've found that magical.
They need to find it in a hurry if they hadn't found it yet.
And that is a new quarterback. They'll hand this one up the middle to Reeves. It really goes nowhere.
2 yards. Maybe 3.
Colton Garrett still running out there, according to our PA announcer.
How does it feel to get stats while you're sitting on the couch?
I mean, I think he's averaging like 2 yards a carry from the couch.
At least.
So now you got your more mobile quarterback in there right now, at least
The
quicker.
guy's
I guess not
pretty
really
stinking
mobile, just quicker. Boy, now they all, let's see. He'll run the read, and he'll keep it up the middle, across the 40, and still fighting, trying to move forward here, and now the whistle blows. Yeah, that's why the whistle blew things dead at the 37. That is Ja'Kalen Jackson who's in there at quarterback.
Might have hurted a foot.
So 3rd down now and a yard, 4:35 to go in this one. Gladiators need to find the end zone. I believe that's still Jackson in at quarterback. Cannot see the number of the running back next to him. Now the snap as Jackson looks, he's going to roll to his left. Jackson across the 40, and he's not going to get the first down. I think that's a situation you got to know. Well, maybe he did get it. They may have given him the yard. He's down to the 36. It's going to be close. And it is going to be enough for a first down. So that'll be a Gladiator first down. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 36.
That guy's got some wheels.
He does. So he's definitely the quicker of the two.
That's for sure.
I don't believe we've seen him attempt to pass.
Hardly.
33. Now set again, and I believe that's still Jackson at quarterback. And that's
I think he was moving
yeah.
before the ball was snapped.
Now he is going to throw it. He just lofts it up there. Bounces. Oh, and it could have been caught off the deflection, and it wasn't. Cool. Wow, that would have been fun. That would have been a highlight. Instead, it just got us excited for nothing.
Off the carom.
So 3:19 to go in this one now.
Strike 3.
And sure, he put his head down like he gave up on it already. There was an opportunity there. So 2nd and 10 now, 3:19 to go. Colton saying our audio's going in and out again. I think it's got something to do with our internet speeds right now, likely. They're inconsistent at best, but, hey, they've kept us up the whole time, so hopefully you guys are still here with us for the last 3 minutes of this one. So 3:19 to go. Punisher showing blitz. They're going to bring it. Jackson's got his work cut out for him as he rolls to his right. Jackson trying to make the one-man miss, and he can't. It's thrown down at the 44-yard line.
Number 10 is with the quarterback keeper, but he is chased down by
Dooley is the man who runs him down and takes him down at the 44-yard line. And so that's going to make it 3rd down and a long way. 3rd and 18 now for the Gladiators. The clock running, 2:44 to go. Now you got to have a little more sense of urgency here. 15 seconds on the play clock.
Tick, tick, tick.
And they don't look like they're, well, maybe they are. Here we go, 10 seconds. There's no urgency here out of the Gladiators, almost like they've given up here with 2:20 to go. And now what was that? As that ball is bobbled around the backfield, somehow the Gladiators come out with it. But it's going to be another loss here of 6 more, and it's going to be 4th down and 24 from midfield. What's your call on 4th and 24 there, Andy?
Crayon.
Yeah.
Statue of Liberty, actually.
That's a Parkview call. But we're in the right stadium for that. That too. But remember, it was 3rd and, what was that, 4th and forever at Sylvan Hills. And
Yeah.
got to run a draw. They're going to punt this? They're going to punt this. What in the world? Is this practice now? Like, they are punting it. They have
a good punt.
Where's that been all night? You could have played field position all night with that. Instead, the Gladiators seemingly have given up here, and they'll punt this one. It'll go down inside the 20 at the 17-yard line. So 1:23 to go, and 3 timeouts left for the Gladiators. I got a feeling they're not going to use them. I mean, maybe they will. Maybe they'll try to hold them deep here. I don't know. But 1st down for the Punishers. We're down to 1:23 to go. Again, 3 timeouts.
The most interesting strategy I think I've ever seen.
I mean, considering the way the game's gone, you haven't punted. You've punted 1 time all day in a 13-0 game.
Around the league, Texas Dragons won today, 44-18 over the Rams, Texas Rams. Arkansas Bolts won 22-14 over Arkansas Wilson.
So we'll see what the strategy is now for the Gladiators as the Punishers will take over from the 17-yard line. Again, I know we got a lot of semi-pro players, fans, folks associated with other programs throughout the state. So it's Cooper, or that's not Cooper, is it? We switch back to, I don't know. That ball's caught. That was Cooper. And the Gladiators are content with giving up in this one as we're down to a minute to go. But
yeah, wave their white flag.
They have. That was that white towel going across the field earlier.
I just didn't know it yet.
Yeah. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this stream. And if you have any questions about our the services, live streaming services we offer, broadcasting. Now they call a timeout?
Coach, you're fired.
I don't understand. You let like 22 seconds come off the clock and then call the timeout.
I mean, you might as well use them. You're here with them.
Well, but why you let 22 seconds go before you call it? That was wild.
Why punt with a minute and 23
Well,
seconds on the clock?
Say with a minute left, if you're going to punt, then you ought to be calling timeout the minute the play is over so that you can get an opportunity. And maybe we're going to see a clock correction here. No, we're not. Just kidding. So 53 seconds is correct. But, again, you guys feel free to shoot us a DM on Facebook, or you can call that number in that real estate ad and give me a shout or shoot me a text. I'm happy to answer any questions about the live streaming options we have. Look at this play. Across the 30 and going to be horse-collared out of bounds to 36. No call. And now we might have a fight, and now you're going to get a penalty. And I'm going to tell you right now, look, we don't want to see fights in these situations, but the officials could have saved that by throwing a flag. Because that was a horse collar tackle all day long. I mean, looking at it right here on our replay.
The bad thing is the defensive player jumped up and got over the top of the offensive player.
So he's going to get the 15-yard penalty after all. He's going to earn it.
It's not a very smart move.
Cody wants to know when we're drinking together. Well, when's the next game? Because that could make it even more entertaining.
Yeah.
Will's like, I'm not producing that one. I do not want my name on that one.
They ejected number 7.
And so he has been ejected. That is
pretty sure that's what just happened.
B.J. Allen.
Yep, ineligible. How do you feel to get ejected with less than a minute to go?
He earned it. I'll give him that.
He looks dejected on the sideline. Chad.
So 30 seconds as the clock continues to run.
Lord,
A lot of
what
pressure
just
up and once. They'll throw him down in the backfield.
That was a all-out blitz.
And another timeout. Did Jonesboro really just call a timeout? Wow. Oh, Cody, I may need to start drinking now.
He said he's hiring himself.
You're hired, sir. I'm sure we can find a spot. You work for free, right?
Yeah, we'll put you on the sideline with a microphone. As long as you don't talk with your hands, you're good.
Or give us constant weather reports.
Yeah. Talk to the fans in the stadium.
It's 74 degrees with 68% humidity.
With a wind coming out of the south-northwest.
Wind's blowing up my left short leg.
My fiance told me to wear these shorts.
24 seconds to go here. We're going right off the rails, y'all. It's over. Cooper. Oh, no, don't pick it off. He catches it at the 41.
Call timeout. Quick, call
You got
timeout.
one left. Why aren't you calling it?
Yes.
Hey, he called it. He did.
Oh, the agony.
Go deep, Goodman. Go deep.
I'd throw this
I
ball
would
as
too,
far
man.
as I could.
I
would
would
not
too.
care.
There is no doubt I'd be chucking this ball.
Or you just be a jerk and down it.
Oh, goodness gracious. So 3rd down and 17. Again, thanks, everybody, for joining us. This has been a fun game. I hope you guys have been entertained. We appreciate the Punishers, Justin Bowie, Chris Goodman, you guys having us out. We really have had an absolutely phenomenal time calling this game, and I'd love to be back out again and do it again. So it's been a lot of fun. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it. They'll hand this one off, thrown to the ground in the backfield, and that'll do it.
By his hair.
And now he's going to come shake his hand and say, I apologize for ripping your hair out of your head. And that'll do it. So the clock has hit 0, and the Arkansas Punishers remain undefeated, improved to 6-0 with a big victory over the Jonesboro Gladiators, 13-0. Once again, appreciate you guys joining us. You can find me on Twitter, Steve_NSS. I think that's right. Andy, you're at Red Thunder 501. And, of course, what the one NSS is our Twitter handle. So you can find us there. Or you can also find us on Facebook. Of course, Steve Henson is the name. Andy Gates over here. And I want to say thanks to my buddy, Mr. William Watkins, for doing a phenomenal job on production. And then, of course, our camera folks, my wife, Kristen Henson, and my brother, Chad Henson, on your field camera. So thank you to everybody for joining us. Once again, we've had a great time. From War Memorial Stadium, the Arkansas Punishers remain undefeated with a 13-0 win over the Jonesboro Gladiators. We'll see you next time. Thank you from Natural State Sports. Pizza, home of the best thin crust pizzas in Central Arkansas. And it's not just pizza. Come see us for Wing Mondays with 89-cent wings and $10 pitchers, $2 Tuesdays, $2 off a 14-inch pizza and $2 draft beer, Wacky Wine Wednesdays, a half off your bottle of wine, and daily lunch specials Monday through Friday. Come see us at one of our 3 Central Arkansas locations, 9709 Maumelle Boulevard in Maumelle, 4830 North Hills Boulevard in North Little Rock, or 10912 Colonel Glenn Road in Little Rock. Order online at www.ampiepizza.com.